Hey, 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 we are back in Pillars of Eternity. Oh, yeah. Oh boy, so I have witnessed some things on the internet, like about 10 to 20 minutes ago, and things are getting kind of spooky in the USA right now. Anyway, that's the daily news for today, and now it's time to vanish in the world of fantasy. Let's just continue the game. We're gonna be doing more Defiance Bay. By the way, hey Frank. It's awesome to have you here, mate. Autosave, quick save. There we go. Load. Next time, Animancers. Oh yeah, that's what we are doing. So it has been 2 weeks since I played this game. Kinda crazy. Man, today I've been doing so much like Pathfinder and shit. Oh, yeah. Good. I'm not even like used to controls anymore.
Sure.
Sure, mate.
Sure.
But yeah, like I said, we're gonna be doing more of this. So anyway, Frank, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Hey, Pimp. How are you, mate? I heard you guys are setting your capital city on fire. uh, what a meme. Gosh, what are we doing? I actually need to check my journal. I actually don't remember. It has been so long. Here, college showed me a vision. A film about Azo. Okay. I'm alright trying to draw a circle, but I have a feeling he will look like some weird ghoul. Oh no. Find the tower. Travel to Durford Village. That's weird. I was at Durford Village. Whatever. Yeah, I might have to call to see if I need to go to work. I'm just nervous. Yeah, I can imagine. Jesus. Just be careful, dude. Okay. All right. So we need to talk to this boy here.
How do you do?
Have you heard of interest? I found the records of Azo may be running some questionable experiments. Experiments? Cadman Azo is in charge of the patient welfare now. He's not authorized to run any experiments. I am disappointed in Cadman. I thought he would be the one to guide your inquiry. He'll be in his office or in the patient wards. I'm granting you immediate access so you can find him. No doubt you will wish to speak to him further on this matter, and I for one am curious as to what he might have to say. Tread carefully in the wards. There are few dangerous cases. I would ask also that you do your best to not agitate the patients. They have enough troubles as it is. Alright. Let's go. Oh, I ran out of cigarettes, but otherwise I'm alright. Rape. God, I'm happy. I'm happy that the only thing I'm addicted to is like caffeine and my heart medication. Well, it says you can go in, be careful in there. Oh boy, they're expecting me. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Hey, Ripley.
Hello.
A young Orlan woman traces her fingers along the spines of the books in front of her, row by row. Roll the boat. I'm sorry. Her motions quick and skittish like a bird's. Sorry. She does not notice you until you are nearly upon her. Sorry, I'm really sorry. I've actually not gotten much sleep today. Been very busy lately. Oh my, you startled me. Are you supposed to be in here? Oh, what do you do here? I mostly help Master Azo set up and clean his equipment. I also keep his office organized since he's too busy to do it himself. Is there if there is nothing else, I need to get back to my work. I'm looking for an expert on awakenings. Me? I'm just Master Az's assistant. But there's a visiting scholar from Bravura here named Bella Sage. She claims to know about them. Very well. Useless. All of it. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, this place is kinda horrible. Turk boards now deep gouge marks their space of fork and elven fingernails. Well, I'm happy that my blood pressure is good enough so I don't need to swallow pills. And that there are no liver pills so I'm not even more poor. I feel that. Okay, hello. A curved spine twists this woman's posture forward, her greasy hair draped over her large eyes like vines. She smiles at you. You must be visiting someone. Then noting your appearance, she adds, a friendly visit, I hope. Why are you here? I don't want to say. You think less of me. You can tell me I'm going crazy too. You shouldn't tease. No one in here can help what they are. I know, I've tried. These last few years have been kind to me. They have been kind to anyone, really. I try not to think of it as personal. Oh my god, I feel that. Oh, that line. I feel that so much. I lost my husband and both boys in the Saints' War. My daughter, the legacy took her before she was ever mine. I make do. What else can you do? I moved into a tiny place in Ondra's gift, got by mending clothes and on the kindness of strangers when I had to, but I was surviving and the gods were watching over me. I could live with that. Then one day this normal woman comes in, wants this fancy gown fixed. Gorgeous thing, this shade of blue I've never seen before. Only I looked at it and it reminded me of something. I had what they call an awakening. I remember being a noble woman myself in another life. People doting over me, men doting over me, the best food, the most beautiful home. All the things you'd never dare to dream of, they were mine. It was poison knowing that. All those things I had that I would never have in this life. It did something to me. My food started to taste rotten. The walls in my little room seemed to close in around me. I stopped being able to sleep in my own bed. Jesus. I really need to use this in one of my campaigns because the idea of this like awakening cycle is crazy. I love it. So I came here. I was there to break into an estate and start ordering servants around. It seems like such a silly thing to worry about. You don't have to tell me. But I can't get past it. And I start to wonder, did the gods choose this life for me? And if so, what terrible thing must have I done to deserve this? Oh boy. We are talking about, like, essentially D&D gods, you know, just being assholes, essentially. Maybe you will get there one day. If not in this life, then in another. The strange part is, I think even the best wouldn't be good enough for me anymore. I think it must have gotten to the point when I was that noble lady. Have any of the patients here been acting unusually? Well, there's Batixa, who relives a murder she committed more than 5 lifetimes ago. Edelman, who say only has half a soul, and whom was found collecting the faces of others because he believed his own to be a false one. Graham, he speaks in a language no one understands and wails at night sometimes. Different from their normal behavior, I mean. Well, yes, I suppose, but nothing they didn't volunteer for. Master Azul let us know that a number of patients in the North Ward had volunteered for new therapy and will be escorted to his laboratory to receive treatment. The North Ward has our most troubled cases. I'm glad some of them have chosen to get help. It seems to me it's gotten quieter over there since it started. Oh no, they're dead. Or worse. It's Graham I see taking it the most. He struggles, but he always was a bit of a wild one. Would I be able to visit an old ward? They like to keep them separate. I don't know. I don't know that I've never seen the guards allow the visitors. Just Master Azo. You might ask him. He's very sympathetic. Yep, he's totally not evil. Not in any way, shape, or form. What do you know about this Animancer Azo? Oh, I like him very much. Many Animancers could care less about their patients. Look at us, like vermin for the experiments, but Master Azo treats us like humans, even the very sick. You can tell he does this to help people. He's helped me understand a great deal about myself, and I know he's done the same for others. It's not too bad. It's not too bad what they did to him. He hides it well, but I know he's still affected by it. Oh, what happened to him? Farrell's eyes dart back and forth, and her voice lowers to just above a whisper. They don't like to talk about it, but there was an accident. He was said to be one of the brightest in Deerwood. How was his reputation here? And that was what brought me to seek treatment. People say it was ego that drove him to try and sow the legacy, but that's hogwash. Even if he was a bit of a showman, he loves his homeland. He thought he could help. He wasn't one to speak of his work, suspected his colleagues might have tried to steal it. But he told me once that he has figured out a way to create a soul. Whoa, okay. Okay. Not a soul exactly, mind you. How did he put it? A proxy, I think he called it. It's a machine to draw energy from the very ether. Can you imagine? The point is, it was going to help with legacy. It was going to make Hollowborn into something easier to love and care for. Gods know that's something we need. Do you know what they call empty little babies in Odra's gift? No, tell me. They call them Puyos. Because so many of them are found floating face down in the water. Oh my god, this is dark. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. 30 minutes into stream and we are talking about people dumping babies into the ocean. God, this is... Ooh, this is dark. Wow, this game actually tackles some, like, serious shite. I love it. Anyway, Master Azo has scheduled a public demonstration of his work in Copper Lane. He was so excited. And then the next day, he was locked in his office, turning away visitors, I heard. And he stopped seeing patients. I don't know exactly what happened, and I don't have the heart to ask him. But I'm glad they're letting him treat people again. Is this Zebraca? Feels like it, holy shit. Do you know where I might find Azo? I think I've seen him around today. Have you checked the laboratory? It shares the wall with this office. He's been spending most of his time there lately. Okay, very well. Wow, that's... that's like mega dark. There's like a levels of darkness that, you know, I would struggle to write. Probably, because I would be like, yeah, maybe I'm going too far. So the flesh constructs. God, I'm happy I'm not actually fighting through this. How big is this place? Actually pretty big.
And what does the flame reveal?
What does the flame reveal? Yay, money.
Hello? Hello?
Every single time he goes into invisibility, he's like, Oh, can anyone hear me? Oh, what's going on? Give me the sense of fixes and this, Okay. Flesh construct. Another flesh construct. So I think tells me these flesh constructs are actually gonna go against me. They're gonna start fighting me. That's my guess. God. God. This does bring back some memories in real life, by the way. Do not want to get into it, but, you know... Let's just say that I've been through some shit in life. There's like screaming and everyone is like shaking. This kind of reminds me of Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth. I actually cannot actually go there. Okay, so I do need to go here. So how is this gonna go wrong? How is this going to explode? God, I need so many mechanics, it's crazy. A round-faced, balding man turns to face you. His upper lip is pulled upward slightly by his pointed nose, exposes his upper teeth when he scowls.
What is the meaning of this?
Ephelmore told me you're not supposed to be doing any more experiments. Well, then Ephelmore hasn't done much good for anybody since he had his soul moved in an inanimate object. So I thought to see why I should let that sway me. If Animancers all follow the commands of their leaders, where would we be? We'd all be in backward and willful ignorant as a red Keras. We would know nothing about life or death, or even ourselves. You would be lost in the dark with no clue as to why. I never thought I'd find myself in agreement with a statue, but Ephelmore was right about this fellow at least. He sneers at Azo. How easily ambition masquerades as prudence. I'll bet he's fooled even himself. Surely there are other paths that don't involve risking lives.
Indeed. Many lives have been spent in such pursuits, writing treatises and poems. But tell me this, how does one verify the truth of a poem? If some philosopher stumbled across the meaning of our existence, how would we know it from a false one? These are wasted lives. In Animancy there is progress. We are measurably closer to complete understanding because of our work. And that will be true until our work is complete.
Hey Mikey, welcome to the stream, man.
Who will solve Widewen's legacy? Some church? Some warrior? It will be an Animancer, or it will be no one at all.
Have you tried your experiments on any other subjects? I have, yes. No point in lying about it now that Ephelmore is involved. I asked for volunteers from our patients, and a few brave souls came forward. I was very close at one time to the breakthrough. They understood that. They understood that sacrifices would mean something. Good to hear ye. Yeah, been a while since I've seen you. I heard you were demoted. How did it happen? Azo's nostrils flare, and he bares his upper teeth more broadly. That's none of your concern. Did one of the others put you up to this? Ordmer? That smug weasel. Things went wrong. Everything. I don't know how. I will never know. He spits on the floor as if to remove a bitter taste from his mouth. I'd like access to the North Ward. Out of question, those patients are in isolation for a reason. Your forehead seems damp all of a sudden. Perhaps I should discuss your insubordination with the head warden.
You smug cretin. How dare you come down here and meddle? You have no idea the importance of my research.
He balls up his fist and digs his teeth into his index finger. A growl simmering beneath his breath, and a deep skull compressing his face.
Fine. Speak to them for all the good it'll do you. I'm sure the discussions will be fascinating.
He pulls a heavy key from one of his pockets and nearly slams it down on the floor before handing it to you. This guy is an asshole, holy shit. I am looking for an expert on awakenings. I don't have time to give you directions, go and bother somebody else. Wow, this guy is like mega asshole. Drink for me, mate. Oh, I shall. I really need to like put a thing on it that shows it on my phone somehow. Alright, how many lockpicks? I have a lot of lockpicks.
Yes?
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna save and see what's
I'll see what I can do.
what this is actually gonna give.
The work of a moment.
Oh. What is this? Ooh. Yo, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, I'm taking it. That is absolutely worth. That is so worth it. For 3 lockpicks, a golden armor with like unique enchantments. Fuck yeah. Alright, I'm scared. I'm scared what's gonna happen here. Oh, those are doors I cannot open.
I'll see what I can find.
These poor people. This isn't the treatment that they were promised upstairs by the cushioned seats and lush carpets. Is that the cure for soul sickness? To be thrown into a cell and subjected to the whims of your captor?
Yeah, these Animancers are as mad as their patients. But if all were treated like this, the sanitarium would never survive. What did these patients do to warrant such conditions? Oh, time to make a stance. Time to make a stance towards Animancer here. Are we gonna be towards progress and discovery, or are we gonna be, you know, traditional? Yeah, this is the cost of discovery. Someone has to pay it. Then, as discoveries go, it is among the most expensive, but perhaps an understanding of the soul's fabric is worth the price. I hope so. Kinda looks around and shudders. Let's be on our way. Whatever it's worth, displays nose at the soul. Well, you see, in modern language, you know, the word progressive is actually essentially connected to political bullshit, but like, to be progressive means to actually, in my mind, to be progressive means to progress, i.e. be scientific, you know, figure things out, you know. We were extremely progressive, you know, from like 1900s to like now, when it comes to like scientific research. Not so much from societal research, you know. From societal research, I think we have actually went backwards a lot.
They'll never know I'm here.
A willowy adolescent boy stands in the center of this cell, gawkish and stoop-shouldered. He stares straight ahead. The occasional blink his only movement. It is unclear whether he registers your presence at all behind his glassy doll-like eyes. I got you, we need to make cat girls. I mean, I'm pretty sure that injecting some animal DNA into our own would actually improve human race. Not exactly a cat girls, but like, there's, for instance, medusas, right? In the ocean, that can literally regenerate themselves. And they regenerate themselves at such speed that they technically do not age. We could use some kind of like, we could use some lizard DNA to essentially grow entire limbs for people, so that they could, you know, people who lose their limbs in, you know, at work or in accident or whatever, you know, they can just regrow their fucking limbs. You know, like, I'm pretty sure there is some, like, animal DNA that could be facilitated into humans to improve human race. Anyway, let's continue. In this state, the barriers between your soul and his are thin and porous, easily bypassed if you should wish for it. Yeah, let's reach out. You close your eyes and edge forward towards the boy's soul, and as you near, a sudden malaise comes over you. You are cold and warm all at once, sweating and shivering and straining for breath, as you did on the caravan journey. The soul you approach is a wrong one, a parasitic plant that strangles its host. It is predatory and pitiless, and you have crossed paths with it before. Too late does it occur to you to retract, and already you feel yourself plunging into some interminable abyss of thought and memory. See, that is how you get orcs. Maybe, hey. You're standing in a cell now, the same cell in the sanitarium. The halls are moonlit and empty, and you are waiting. At the far end of the ward, the door opens, revealing a flesh golem in silhouette beneath the stone archway. It makes its usual rounds. The same stops every time, the misbegotten child of despondent creators. When the construct is closed, you coil yourself up and spring forward, passing out of the boy's body as though it were a membrane. You can sense his body behind you collapsing to the floor. A puppet whose strings are cut. You are rushing toward the golem now, bodiless as a rust of wind. Quickly, you think to yourself. Quickly, as you feel the strength hemorrhaging from your soul, as you dart towards the makeshift abomination, you pass into the golem's shell and overtake the soul implanted within, encircling it, suppressing it, and contained in this new vessel. You are strong again. You step heavy-footed down corridors, unheeded by the other constructs, and scrutinized only by the very untrustworthy eyes of the mad, coming at last to an office piled with books and scribbled papers and perverse implements of animancy. You set your oversized hands on a large machine, a nest of globes and tubes and coils in the center of the room, and go to work, bending wires and unsettling alignments. Your surroundings are pulled past you, or perhaps you are pulled past them, and they dissolve into a blur. Then they settle into a place again. You are outside of the clear day, standing in front of a crowd stacked high above you on the tiered seats of amphitheater. You are acting for the crowd, standing deliberately still, but this is no play. A balding man with rodent-like features is strapping you to a machine, the one you had tampered with. You see your arms for the first time, short and fleshy, unmistakably those of a little girl, but this body is not yours truly. Your mind still holds the same determination, the same hardness as before. The body itself is cold and vacuous. Unlike the others, this one has no soul of its own. What the fuck? The man speaks and the crowd applauds. With enthusiasm, worthy of a hero's entrance. Bear witness, he says. As he pulls a lever, the machine shivers and sparks, and the bead of sweat rolls down the side of the man's brow. But the crowd's apprehension quickly gives way to awe, and a crystal globe fills with radiant mist that casts the entire theater aglow. He opens a valve, and the glow crawls through the tube along the length of copper wiring that runs to a set of electrodes beneath your armpits. Oh no. You feel nothing when it reaches you, as it should be. For you have been leading his work astray periodically for some time, altering notes and sitting and playing puppeteer for Hollowborn. But you make it look how people would expect it to look when a body is infused with a soul. In a moment, the machine goes dark, and the man unstraps you, eyeing you with a scientist's concern. He looks back at the crowd. Behold, he says, but there is obvious hesitation in his voice. So you take a plodding step forward, then another and another. You look at the man, giving him the eye contact of which no Hollowborn is capable, and the crowd gasps. The man looks relieved. How do you feel? He asks at a volume meant for the crowd, and this is the moment. At the top of your lungs, you let out a piercing shriek. The man comes towards you, his hands outstretched. You run the other way, back to the machine. With all of your strength, you drive your head into the crystal globe, and it shudders, streaking your head with warm blood. You drive your head down into the surface of the machine again and again, drawing panicked screams from the crowd, and by the time the man reaches you, your body has already ceased proper function and merely twitches on the cold ground. Satisfied, you depart the corpse in search of another unsuspecting host. Who could put their faith in Animancer now? You're pulled again from your surroundings, transcending the boundaries of memories and lifetimes, deeper and deeper, past betrayals and murders and lies and upon lies that form the thick webbing of plots beyond mortal comprehension. You settle at last on a room you have seen before, expansive, with a tall device encasing an Adra monolith in its center. The room is filled with people, and the people all look at the device. You're yanked suddenly back to reality, and one cataconic boy in the cell is looking directly at you, praising, calculating. There is no mistaking now that it is the soul of the man who caused your awakening that gazes out of the borrowed husk. A watcher. Okay, that was intense, by the way. I believe we share a common past. I'm just looking for some answers. Is that so? He makes no effort to hide his disinterest, but he continues to search your eyes. He makes a slight grunting noise, and his eyes soften for an instant. And it seems for the moment that he recognizes you. He opens his mouth to speak, then seems to think better of what he was about to say. It's Geotitans. I know your look. You hunger for answers that elude you. It gnaws at your soul. It usurps your reason for being. You're like everyone. I will help you let go. He dodges backwards, but with starting grace, putting himself out of reach. On his face there is no malice, only the dispassion of a farmer putting down a sick animal. Then suddenly, he slumps forward. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wow then, this is a problem. Oh no. Oh my god, that's a lot of enemies. Oh, this is a problem. Okay, we need more people with blades here. Oh god, okay, look at this combat, holy shit. Alright, so we need to nuke down this dude. Edelman needs to go. God, I'm not in a correct spot here. Okay, I need to remove this guy. This guy needs to go. Right, you guys need to push. You need to push against them right now. God, what a clusterfuck this fight is. Flesh construct. I'm pretty sure that counts as an undead. Oof. Okay, we are in control here for a moment. Okay, you keep fighting. Skeletons! Okay, you switch to a gun. Okay, I need a circle protection in here. Alright. I need you to heal yourself. I need you to send in another magic bomb. Oh, they're immune to that shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, you guys attack there. God. Oh god. Oh god, Badixa just turned into like some kind of fucking, like, fucking end.
They're closing in on us.
Right, everyone just finish over this guy. Oof. That was scary.
Sure.
Okay, that was mega scary, all of this. Okay, so yeah, based on the screaming, I assume that there's gonna be some serious amount of enemies. From now on, we are gonna have to take this very seriously. I was not being very serious with this combat, right? But now, I'm definitely taking it seriously. Oh, you know, with this, the whole area, like, this was like a very story area. Like, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna read stuff, you know, it's gonna be nice and chill. What I didn't expect is that we are gonna be dealing with, like, we are gonna have to, like, fight our way through back. But thankfully now, we are in a position of power. We can now decide how we are gonna fight. Like, for instance, I can just get out this fox. Hey, foxy lady. Alright, and everyone in. There we go. See, like this, we can actually, you know, just like start killing them one by one. One by one, we cannot really lose against these things. Oh no. Oh no, people are dead. Oh no. He shoots. He still shot even though, you know, the enemy was already dead. You know, he was just making sure. He was just making sure that the enemy was dead. Oh, whites. Easy.
And what does the flame reveal?
So, I was actually wondering, why did they have, like, fucking whites in here, you know? Like, aren't those supposed to be kind of like, just essentially zombies?
I'm here.
One down. Gosh. What is that? Oh, I was like, is that a negative effect? No, that is actually a positive one.
Sure.
I'll take a look.
Okay, so what do we have here? I'm just taking my time, you know. I'm trying not to, you know, not to hurry too much and, you know, get my party killed several times. I'm taking it slow and easy. So I do have to say this area is much easier than some of the other areas. Like, this area is actually weirdly easy to deal with.
Ready, Watcher. My bow's ready.
Yes? Waved out.
Dead on!
Easy.
Keeping an eye out.
Keep it out. God, what were they doing to these people that they all turn into these, you know, creatures?
I'm here. Right.
Okay, charge the enemy.
Hey there.
Charge the enemy! Again, thankfully, these enemies are super easy to kill. Like, I don't have to worry too much about these fights.
Sure.
As long as I don't make, like, a really stupid mistake, I guess. Ah yes, alcohol. That's what we need right now. I'm not even joking.
I shall be discreet.
I need to get to the lab and figure out What the fuck is going on here? Dude, what the fuck? What have you done? I don't have time for this. God damn it. Good conversation. 10 out of 10.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
I love how he immediately blames me. I know this stranger. Well, totally his fault. I will blame him. Haha. It's not our fault. We literally just had a talk with this dude. How was I supposed to know that he's gonna turn everything into hell?
Laying low.
Laying low. No one here. Okay. Hey, Bell Sage. Hey guys. Okay, out of here is not safe anymore. Okay. Okay. Good panic.
I'll see what I can...
Okay, I am worried what's gonna be upstairs. Oh. What the blazes happened down there? You were given permission to ask questions. Azo was being influenced by a patient, but the patient really wasn't himself at the time. You finish your explanation and Evermore breaks his silence. I have read accounts of people in history who could do what you describe. The accounts are few and brief, and never reliable. Some go as far as to suggest that they are all the same person. If truly such a person was here among us, plotting our ruin, would that I had a body again, and could be of some real use in our time of need. I fear that the future may hold for this place. I am grateful you were able to dispatch the threat before there was a loss of innocent life. We very nearly had another scandal on our hands. What of Azo? What part did his experiments play in this catastrophe? Trying to help the patients, Linky took advantage of him. Linky would have found a way to interfere with the sanitarium even without Azo. Let's think about what to say here. Oh, dog's outside, barking. Yep. If I hadn't come along, Azo's experiments would have eventually resulted in another scandal. At the worst possible time, say no more. Cadman Azo is no longer welcome at this facility. Kinda wanna go down and talk to him now. There's a dog outside currently going apeshit. This is not my dog, this is a just random dog outside. I wanna know what he's gonna say now that I essentially kicked him out. Oh, there's some screaming outside, what the fuck? Hey, Azo! Yeah, especially with you being gone, wink. God. What a place. What a place. Okay, so yeah, we have dealt with this. And we can leave this place now. We have not gained much information out of it. What's the lore? Well, I mean, that's useful. Also, I'm gonna pour myself a drink, I'll be right back. Alright, water has been poured. Let us continue our journey. Oh, fast mode activated. Oops. Oh shit.
Good day, stranger.
Beg your pardon, I have a message for you. You're summoned to Hatred House, where Lady Vap wishes to meet with you as soon as possible. And here I thought that the locals were exaggerating about Donald Row. Seems like your names come up in important meetings. I hope nobody was shouting at it at the time. How did you know where to find me? Well, it's Lady Vap. She knows everything. Nice. Tell me about Lady Vap. Do you not know Lady Vap? Well, no one's seen her exactly in a long time, but she's the mistress of the Dunrid Row. Has been for as long as anyone can remember. He pauses, eyeing passers-by with suspicion. Quietly he continues. She's supposed to be old, older than anybody, and she never leaves her room. Some say she's wasted away. She's just a pile of bones kept animated by dark magics. She's still at it, best anyone can tell. Learning things, keeping us safe, pulling strings behind the throne too, it's said. There's a ring of ciphers doing her bidding, telling her everything that goes on. You do wrong in this country, before you go asking the gods for forgiveness, best you ask Lady Vap first. Ha! So what's Dunrid Row? A whole mess of ciphers run out of Hatred House. They make it their business to keep the peace, but they don't like you to see them do it. Problems in the city have a way of going away on their own, and when that happens, you can make a pretty good guess as to why. Where can I find Hatred House? It's just over there, my lord, the southwest corner of Brackenbury. You'll find Lady upstairs. Very well. Okay. Actually, I have to check my thing here. Okay, Demil doesn't like me. Oh, I'm very honest. Holy shit. Again, I'm not even specifically trying to go for that. It just happens the way I play. Oof. I guess this is where we go. Let's go. Yo. Yo, the music. Give me a second. Give me a second. Is like my CPU overheating or something? Oh boy, is it. Google Chrome, what are you doing? Give me a second. I don't know what's Google Chrome doing, but it needs to stop. God, I wish fucking processes thing would have been better, but I guess, you know, that is hoping, and that's just not gonna be happening. All right, let's continue. Oh, it's still bugging out. Anyway, as you near the apparition, you're overcome suddenly by a powerful anxiety that sits like a stone in your stomach. The feeling is not quite real. The recollection of emotion rather than emotion itself, it wrenches your insides nevertheless. The apparition's brow is tense, a look of concern plain across its face.
The other missionaries say you have been neglectful of your duties.
My mind has been elsewhere.
Oh? And what troubles you?
The pain in your stomach deepens as you fear for a moment as though you are about to be sick. Your mouth has gone dry. Forgive me, Eminence, I wish to leave the order. The man folds his fingers together and presses them to his mouth, thoughtfully. Whoa. What the fuck? Give me a second. Like, See, I'm looking at my computer and this game is not actually spiking me up. I don't know what's going on, why the audio is this fucked up. It has to be the game, not my computer. These people we intended to convert, they committed unspeakable acts, sacrifices, mutilations. The apparition exhales slowly and its lips press together, a sympathetic rapport in its eyes. It places its hand on your shoulder.
These are the ways of the heathen world.
Surely the gods would do better to destroy us all and start anew.
Perhaps they would. It may come to that one day. This is why we must not fail. The heathens are beyond the gods' reach. They do not know better. We are tasked with delivering them to the gods, so that the gods may heal their souls.
Is such a thing even possible?
I have seen it with my own eyes. You will see it too, if you choose to remain. There is no greater calling than the one we have chosen. Neither words, nor wealth, nor battle will end this suffering. Only the gods. Will you give them that chance?
The knot in your stomach seems to loosen all at once, and anxiety is replaced with something else entirely. Something warm and soothing. It is something you know you can never repay. As the vision fades, you start to become cognizant of many odd looks aimed in your direction. Your last response echoes in your mind. I will. Alright, give me a second, guys. That was weird. I'm gonna save just so that we never go through that. But that was weird. Like, my computer was like acting super strange in this. Like, the CPU thing on the game was spiking to like 60% for that whole thing. I don't understand what was going on. I am like 1,000,000% sure that this wasn't actually like on my end. I'm pretty sure this was just the game. It's an Obsidian game, you know. I don't expect Obsidian game to work properly. Okay, let's go in. Okay, so we were invited. Yo, Kurin.
Well met, friend.
I guess I need to go upstairs. Well, Ladybug will see you now. Okay, let's go. Well, Ladybug is not exactly dead, it seems.
Hey there.
This woman clutches a thick stack of parchments with spindly wrinkled fingers. Their flesh stretched thin to near translucence with extreme age. A gossamer veil over pale blue veins, ink splotches and candle burns dot and stripe her hands like a quilt patterned after some great indescribable truth. She does not look up from her reading.
So, the messenger conveyed my summons. A miracle that would make the reincarnation of Aothis look like a child's cantrip, surely. It doesn't draw the most inspired minds, messaging. They failed me so many times of late, I nearly sent a cipher after you instead. So this is the Watcher who took over Cad Noir. Oh, don't look so surprised. It isn't an attractive expression. I wouldn't be where I am for long if I let details like that escape me.
A meager trick given Cad Noir's fame.
And this fiasco in the sanitarium that you seem to have gotten yourself into the middle of. What in blazes possessed you to stir that nest of trouble?
I'm investigating a strange group.
Strange does not begin to describe them. The practices of the Leaden Key defy all reason. You're not the only one with an interest in their recent activities. I've lost 4 ciphers this year alone trying to get someone inside their ranks. As it is, we only have our suspicions about who is in the group and what they intend, which I suppose means we have much in common with them. I asked you here because I wanted to know what your interest was in all of this. I thought perhaps we might help each other. Why are you looking for the Leaden Key?
I ran across a man in one of the ruins. It is important that I find him again. She closes her eyes and the lids flicker. Then her face goes still and her mouth parts, little more than a sliver, and her hand briefly drops open, spilling some of her parchment to the ground. The pages are wafting around her legs like the leaves of a dying tree. Her fleshy eyelids peel back, and her gaze is immediately upon you.
The gods are cruel, I'm afraid. The man you seek is Theos Ix Arcanon, Grand Master of the Leaden Key. One of the most elusive and dangerous men Aora has ever known.
Well, shit. It cannot be, we could never be looking for like the janitor. No, we are looking for the fucking Grandmaster, or what essentially is the CIA. Okay. How do you know I seek Phauos?
Because you have seen his face, and that makes it a simple matter for me to see it. You even happened to catch him in his ceremonial garb, it seems. Must have been a special occasion.
You could say that, yeah. What can you tell me about Phauos?
More than most, though very few would know so much as his name. And there is no way of knowing how much of what I've read is true. The Leaden Key dates back more than 2,000 years. If rumors are to be believed, Theos was the one who created it. What scraps of evidence exist suggest that he has died many times, only to be reborn each time exactly the same man, awakened during adolescence with all the knowledge and experience of all his lifetimes. The plots he orchestrates sometimes take hundreds of years to bear fruit. Needless to say, this is not the natural order of things. But he is said to be one of Woodica's favorite.
Oh, Woodica, okay.
And that old bat was never one to let rules get in the way of favoritism.
Okay, so we need to figure out a way how to end the cycle. Because we have, obviously, this is a CRPG. And in the end, we are gonna fight him. He's gonna be the final boss. And we're gonna have to figure out a way how to break the cycle when we are gonna kill him. Because if we just kill him, he's just gonna get reborn after we die. So,
That may
That's kinda
also
sad.
explain another supposed gift of his. His body is no boundary to his soul, and he is known to take possession of others, if their souls are weak enough. Often it is for elaborate deceptions, but sometimes he simply forces them to kill themselves. He is not known for his generous supply of pity.
Okay, so not only can we not really kill him because he will just come back next generation, but he can also just go possess other people. How are we supposed to fucking kill this dude?
He is also not one to show himself in any but their most critical matters. If he has directly involved himself in whatever the group plots now, it may be your only chance to find him. And once you do find him, if you can find him, I would not hold my hopes too high if I were you. He is a driven, single-minded man. He will not have the slightest concern for your problems.
Yeah, it feels... Yeah, we are probably gonna have to trap his soul in something. You're gonna have to pull Ultima 7, where you go to Scarabrai and you have to trap the Lich in a soul cage. And then perform like 8 million rituals to actually get rid of him, because otherwise you would kill him, right? He would just come back because, you know, he's a Lich. He doesn't care. Put him in a cookie and eat him. Nom, nom. I love it. That's a very Christmassy kind of dealings. So how do you know so much about Faust?
The same way I come by all my knowledge. Exhaustive research, spying, bribery, perhaps some less savory measures. Whatever the knowledge demands, I pay in full. There is nothing of greater value. Unfortunately, with Theos, there is also nothing more scarce. He has covered his tracks far too well. His manipulations of the course of history are lost to time now, though I believe they were many.
Okay, so what else is there to be known about the Leaden Key?
Precious little, I'm afraid. You may know much of it already. No one member knows the identity of more than a handful of other members. They are kept in the dark of missions they are not involved in, or sometimes of those they are involved in. They exist to hide secrets they themselves don't know, if you can imagine how gullible someone must be for that to appeal. Despite that, they are very good at what they do, owing much to their founder, who will take matters into his own hands when necessary. And he does not fail.
Okay. I mean, this is definitely more interesting than Baldur's Gate 1 with its, you know, you're basically just finding a guy in metal armor, essentially, who just cackles and goes like, oh, oh, oh. You know, Baldur's Gate 2 had a much better story. Well, you know, as a game, I think Baldur's Gate 1 is a better game. But from a story perspective, the second game is so much better. Anyway, so what do you want from me?
Keep me informed. The Leaden Key has been busy lately, and that is distressing news. I can only guess as to what they intend. You seem to have a knack for turning the stones they've crawled beneath. Keep turning them. Dunreed Row will not stop you. Whatever it is they're up to, figuring it out will be of great use to both of us. In your case, it will surely point you to Theos. In return, I will share our knowledge with you as we learn it, and provide you with what assistance I can.
That seems legit. We'll see if this alliance is gonna be any use, though. Very well.
If you find your trail has run cold, come to me with whatever you have. There is much I may be able to do for you.
Okay, so there's something I can tell you about the Leaden Key's operations.
Well, let's hear it.
I found Faust in Animancer Sanitarium impersonating as a patient. He was trying to damage the public opinions of Animancer.
Forgive me, it is unlike Theos to leave witnesses. He must be furious.
Oh my god, she's enjoying this.
He did not aid you as you'd hoped, I take it? Well, take heart. With any luck, when he has finished his business, he will surely come and find you again, if only to kill you while you sleep. This news of yours makes sense, of course. To dabble in animancy is to puzzle over the secrets of the gods. This would not be the Leaden Key's first action against it. But if this is connected to their other activities, we may be in for something on a much larger scale. If we can learn more about their goals and methods, perhaps we can get the palace behind us. With Avar's support, we may be able to put a stop to this.
That's all. Okay. I have other questions?
Yes?
Tell me about the Dunreed Row.
All the things there are to know in this world, and you ask me about work. Deerwood is a rebel country. Conflict is in its blood. If you think a few guards posted in our cities keep chaos at bay, you are very new to town indeed.
I mean, we did literally just arrive.
We are Deerwood's cipher investigators, of course. But what we really are is its last barrier against anarchy. People are more at ease when they believe they are watched over by someone more enlightened than they are. It pacifies them. So that is the image we foster.
Holy shit, I kinda like this faction.
And we
Can I join them?
try to be enlightened for their sake. The knowledge we gather here is Deerwood's standing army in many ways. We learn what's vital and we act on it while Deerwood sleeps, blissfully unaware of the terrifying truths all around them. I wish I could tell people the things I know sometimes. But the truth is, I don't think many of them could bear it.
So, how did you come to be here?
Me? I started this place, in a different time, under a different duke. I impressed the duke with my research and my work ethic, and he became possessed of the notion that I would be ideal to lead a secret network of gifted investigators. I don't know how such an idea got into his head.
Okay, you're a little too old. You know, just cut it down a little. How old are you? Let's go! She gives a half-hearted gasp and covers her mouth with her crumpled fingers. You wicked man, where are your manners? Were you raised without a shred of decency?
I lost count ages ago. Such a strange thing to celebrate, getting closer to death. Oh, I've had my share of work done to prolong my existence, if that's what you're wondering. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not done here. There are things I still wish to learn. And I'll be the effigy if I let Bereth carry me off before I'm through.
Wow, this chick is amazing. I fucking love it.
There was a time when I considered enlisting the theorems of Pondgrum to extend my life indefinitely. I found the thought of devouring my political enemies to sustain my own life greatly appealing. I must have gone soft with age.
Is this the best character in the game so far? I fucking love her. Can I have her as a companion? Are you psychic?
If you are hoping I can look at your hand and tell you whom you should marry, you can just wipe that notion from your mind. I do not know what will happen tomorrow. That is what I pay spies for. Being a cipher is not unlike being a watcher. You notice more about what is already there. Many can hold an object and know where it's been, or peer into the thoughts of people around them. They can also sometimes affect those thoughts, but that would be unethical, of course.
Of course.
A tiny, talented few pick up so much about the world around them, they can get images of things to come, but these are fleeting and unreliable.
But you said you don't know what will happen tomorrow.
Who said I was talented? I don't. Least not that I can trust. And with me, it's only ever about one thing anyway.
And what's that?
A quiet day at home.
Oh. Okay. This Lady Vibe is now 10 out of 10 character. Ooh, yeah, let's make a move on her. Is there Lord Webb?
There was.
What happened to him?
He believed in dying with dignity. He was old-fashioned that way, my husband. We saw the world very differently, he and I. But he was good to me while he lasted.
That's kind of sad. Okay, farewell.
Try your best not to die out there.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. Gosh. And I was like, should I go into the manor? This could be a trap. And then now I'm like, wow, I'm so happy I actually... Hitting on the old lady. Hey, leave me alone. She has a real awesome charisma. I usually don't care about like how old people are or, you know, what they look like. I usually care about their charisma because you see, you know, a handsome man or a beautiful woman, right? They are only gonna be handsome or beautiful for so long, right? And afterwards, the only thing that will be there will be their personality, right? So, it's actually much better to go for a really good fun personality in a person than looks. Of course, that is, you know, if you actually want to, you know, stay with that person, you know, for a long amount of time. Actually, wanna... What is this place? Oh, it's the house demo. Ooh, let's see. Let's see. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna be happy about me. Let's just see though. Hello, guys.
Welcome.
The burly guard Aizu Valley. I don't recognize you. What business do you have in the house demo? Tell me about the house demo. It's an old and respected family. Much of Defiance Bay's prosperity is due to Demo's business activities. Now, do you have any further business here? Farewell. I will see you out. Wow! Wow! He just kicked me out of the dick! I'm not talking shit, I agree. I'm not saying you are talking shit. I was just...
Well, whatever happens, at least we're out of that mud hole, Gilded Vale. I grew up in Gilded Vale. Quaint. That's what I meant to call it. No, you had it right.
Oh! Destroyed. But yeah, I'm not saying that you're talking shit, I'm, you know, just explaining myself. Okay, so I want to go back to Copper Lane, because I do have stuff to do there. Okay, so I want to go into the Catacombs here. Skinflint. I wonder if the enemies respawned down here. Alright, so we need to go over here-ish. Yeah, I don't think enemies actually respawn in this game, so... no grinding for us. Sadly enough. Like, I know I've actually spoken about this before, but like... I don't mind grinding, honestly. In games.
Aye? The work of a moment.
Ah, there we go. Because I should disarm these now. No, can I disarm that one? What about this one? Can I disarm you?
The work
Yes.
of a moment.
Okay, that path is clear. Yeah, I don't think we can disarm that one.
Yeah?
I tried a couple of rolls on that shit. Alright, let's deal with this fucker.
Easy does it.
I don't think he's gonna be very happy, by the way. Did you find my grimoire? Mother told me about your experiments. I can let your research. I spoke to Madrid. He doesn't have your grimoire. Helic lets out a bubbling hiss of frustration. There's no much fun in a joke if you have to explain it, is there? He takes a few hairs out of his beard. If you can fulfill my need for vengeance, then you will have to serve another purpose. A dried and shriveled tongue darts over his crackled lips. I'm afraid a fierce hunger has awakened along with me.
Great.
Okay, let's fucking go. Punch him with fire. Okay, punch.
That's it!
Dude, what are you doing? Fight. Hey, meaty bird. Where the cute girls at? I mean, we have, you know, we have Sagani here. She's kind of cute. Okay, I want you to pin him down. The Foxy is fighting. I want you... Oh, okay. Are they immune to that? Oh, yep, they're immune to that, so there's no point in shooting that against them. Let's AoE this fucker. Okay, let's go. Oh, she got fucking gipped into meat? Yo! Meat boy! No mercy, no mercy. Whoa, what? Oh, you know, Kana just shot... See, in a world where everyone is using swords, a man with a fucking shotgun kinda wins. Because Kana literally hit, not critted, hit for 37 damage, which is more damage than Itumak crits for. Guns, man, guns. How could anyone like not like guns in games?
Hey there.
Okay, let's do this fucker. Soulward Amulet. Oh, what is this? A soul prowls within the bloodstone like a caged Skelgare. It's filled with fierce, restless energy. Who are you? You see an image in your mind of a woman in heavy leather armor bearing twin daggers. Next to her is a man, young and handsome, who calls her Rowena. The vision shifts in a windswept plain next to a lake. 50 men and women in matching leather lay dead, their bodies contorted and deformed by some sinister sorcery. Rowena falls among them, her body collapsing next to a young man you saw earlier. She's too weak to speak, but the name Dalton appears in your mind. A lone figure strides across the battlefield, barely bothering to step over the corpses. His eyes are filled with unnatural light and fixed on Rowena. He reaches out to her, and what little life remained in her body repairs. When he takes the amulet from around her neck, you feel her anguished soul trapped within it. With final contemptuous glance at the fallen Dalton, the man departs. Dalton sent me to find you. The soul pulses with warmth. It fills your mind with memories of a young man who's both bold and generous. But fury and despair gnaw those images away until all you feel are cold crimson walls pressing against you and something loathsome feeding off of you as the years fade into decades. What do you want? You see an image of an amulet shattering and the soul inside rising and dissipating among the stars. Very well. Well then.
Sure.
As expected, she just... Ooh, taxes collected. All earnings were lost to bandits. Wow, what am I paying these people? I'm paying these people to like fucking take care of my taxes and they're like, I'm sorry sir, couldn't do it. I'm sorry sir, we kinda suck. God. Man, everyone is useless. God. Oh hey, there's loot here, I never noticed that. Oh, lockpick. I mean, obviously I do want to get rid of those. But yeah, so I was doing some Pathfinder today. Our new DM was doing her first ever DMing work. And it was funny. It was very funny. It was very enjoyable. But also very funny because, like, you could tell that she was, like, mega nervous about the whole thing. I'm gonna talk about it more. Rose? Yeah, so Rose was doing her first ever, like, DMing experience. It was amazing. Again, I will tell you more about it as I play. So, Dalton, I have your thing.
Hello.
Did you find her? Yes, but not as you expected. Rowena used to wear this. Where did you get it? From Helig, who kept her soul trapped inside it for decades. It's time to set her free. No, please. After searching for her for so long, just to have her close to me, to visit her in my dreams, that would be enough. Perhaps she found you now so that you could finally say goodbye. Yeah, Rose did, you know, she was mega awkward about it, you know. She was anxious as fuck about it, right? But once, you know, once she got, beyond the start of the session, it was actually going pretty well. Again, I will tell you more about it once I'm done with this quest. Perhaps she found you now so that you could finally say goodbye. You're right, please, let me do it. He draws a club with a trembling hand and crashes the amulet. As the gem cracks, you feel essence rush from it. The old man looks at the shattered gemstone. Thank you for showing me reason. Perhaps she will wait for me in the next life. He looks at his hands shaking. By the flame, she won't have to wait long. Oh. Oh, don't kill yourself, dude. Because of a chick. Please take this. He hands you the club. It's from my old adventuring days. I think it's time I finally let them go. Oh. And there we go. We helped... I wonder if there is even a single storyline in this game that actually has a happy ending. There's like no happy endings in this. Alright. Time for us to go to the next area. The first fires. Alright. This is a Grimdark game world, yeah.
A skirt wizard, or do you merely hide behind them?
Don't pawn your personal problems off on me.
They will use you, cast you off when it suits them. Never speak another word to you.
Maybe they just don't answer to fiery whore.
What the fuck? What even was that conversation? God, some of these conversations are just like absolutely mental. Ah yes, noble. I love the character in Pillars of Eternity. Noble named the noble. There's like a fucked up tower here. The stones of the ancient tower have been blackened by centuries of fire surrounding... Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh yeah, I've actually never been here, so there's like stuff to pick up. Ah yes, more crafting that I'm never gonna craft with. Alright, so the session, right? I'm actually gonna be talking about it now. So the session was really simple. It was just a testing session. It wasn't like for her campaign or anything. You know, she was just testing. I was using Nami, my Kitsune rogue, right? And there were two ships, right? She started on one of them, and she was essentially just, you know, using the ship to cross the ocean, right? So she started, you know, on the top deck, and she was just listening, and she heard the top, you know, the deckhands to essentially talk about some kind of thing, you know, about some kind of very strange rat, and you know, the lower decks being enclosed by guards, right? So my character goes downstairs, and because she's a rogue, she kinda is like, oh hey, there's a lot of rooms here that are locked. So she just goes around lockpicking doors, right? And as she's lockpicking doors and goes into rooms, you know, to pick up some, you know, simple gold pieces. She, by the way, she was stealing blankets of beds. Amazing. So my character, right? She found a book written by the captain, in which this was a diary, right? And the captain was talking about how she is not actually the captain, and the guy in the lower decks is actually the captain. You know, that there was like, you know, there was a takeover at some point on the ship. So my character goes downstairs and is stopped by the second in hand of this new captain, right? So, my character decides, after, you know, bluffing her way out of conflict, to use her lockpicks to lock the door behind him into his room, and then she was like, I'm gonna set the door on fire. So, she sets the door on fire, right? And the guy is like, I'm dying! And he starts breaking down the door, right? Now, he actually does manage to get rid of the fire on a ship, right? So, you know, kudos to him, right? But, my character gets into a very sticky situation with that because he's kinda angry about that, right? So, my character is a kitsune. That means she actually has these weird, like, tails, right? And the tails allow her to use, essentially magic, you know, like spells. One of them is Charm Person. So, my character fails a bluff check, and then she's like, well shit, time to get horny. And she just Charm Persons the dwarf, who is the second in command. She almost fucking crits. She just goes all in, right? So, he is absolutely in love, and she's like, alright, could you please tell me more about this captain situation? He spills the beans. He spills the whole thing, and she's like, you know what? How about you go downstairs with me, and we are gonna save the captain instead of being a second in command, and, you know, everyone hating you. How about you become a hero? So, him and her, they go downstairs, right? They challenge the guards that are protecting, you know, this, you know, old captain, right? The two guards are like, haha, we are trained, and you are not even a fighter, you fox lady. Alright, so my character is like, well, you see about that. And she uses Charm Person on one of the guards, right? Charms him, and he's like, immediately falls in love. Because she rolled ridiculously high. So, we are going in that, you know, and basically, you know, this guy is like, well, you have me surrounded. It's 3 against 1. I like those odds. And he starts fighting. And you will not believe it. He actually kills the 2 other guys that Nami was using in this combat. You know, the two guys that were charmed. He actually kills them both. Oh no. And Nami is like, you know, the guy is like, well, you have 2 choices. You either surrender or you fight to the death. And Nami is like, haha, you see, I can fight. She proceeds to stab him once. He proceeds to hit her once, and she's immediately knocked out. She wakes up. She's bound by ropes, right? And the fuckers leave her, you know, next to the old captain. They have a very fun conversation with each other, while having, you know, gags and not being able to actually talk. Amazing conversation. 10 out of 10 level conversation, right? My character is very good at escaping. So I roll for escape artist, right? And I managed to get the fuck out of the ropes. And then my character gets the old captain out of the ropes, right? And we start going upstairs. Now, remember the guard? The guard was like, because this was night, you know, all this was like basically happening at night, you know, and he was literally just waking up. And, you know, we were just like trying to sneak upstairs and, you know, just leave onto the other ship or something, right? The problem is, this guy, we woke him up accidentally. And he's like, what happened? And while he's drowsy, my character casts this guy's self, right? And she turns herself into the other captain, the one that took over the ship, right? And she's like, I don't have to explain myself to you. Go fuck yourself, right? So, he leads her and the old captain onto the top deck, right? Where, you know, almost nobody is, right? And it's night. And then my character is like, oh my...
rush.
Okay, and then my character is like, oh my god, black sails, pirates! The dude turns around, and my character is like, haha! Pulls out a rapier and tries to stab him in the back, right? it gets better because she misses. He notices the rapier. He turns around and is like, Captain, what are you doing? And my character rolls bluff on essentially saying, oh, I saw a cockroach on your back. And the guy is like, huh, is it still there? He turns around again and my character is like, ha, and stabs him in the back, right? And fucking insta-kills him. It was amazing. So, we are trying to figure out a plan how to get onto the other ship, right? The guy literally just jumps into the water and starts swimming. Cold, horrible water. He drowns. My character goes onto, what do you call it in English, the... God, what do you call it in English? The area that the lookout is on a ship. Like crow's nest, I think it's called in English. Whatever, I think it's crow's nest. So, she climbs there, and she cuts a rope, and she tries to roll... Crow's nest, yeah. She tries to roll acrobatics, you know, to basically use the rope to swing to the other ship, because it was actually really close. Above the mess, yes. So she cuts the rope, and she tries to swing on the rope, right? I roll acrobatics. Acrobatics is one of my best skills. I roll not one. So, Rose rolls on where I go, and I go to the literal opposite side into the water. Cold, horrible water. Now, you know what my character cannot do? My character doesn't know how to swim. So she slowly starts drowning. And right before she drowns, she's picked up by some kind of water elemental. And that's where it all ended. You're poor Jack Sparrow, basically. I'm a poor man's Jack Sparrow. So yeah. And that was the session. I had fun, if you cannot tell. Sounds like a good fucking session, I know, right? Sucks we were not recording it, god damn it. That would have been like 10 out of 10 recording. Local politics only matter if they disrupt the flow of trade. Agree, also hi guys. Oh, hi guys. Oh. I like this. This place is really nice looking. Okay, there's Odra's gift still.
All these circling feet heading nowhere.
Circling feet? What the fuck does that even mean? What is this? Valian Embassy. Oh. I expected it to be bigger, I'll be honest. There's the Ducal Palace. But yeah, so that was just... It wasn't even like an intro, it was literally just like a testing thing. My character is still gonna have like her actual intro, but now I know that I have to be mega careful.
Hey guys, it's me, XXPP Destroyer _ 69XX.
Oh my god. I used to have a really like stupid edgy nickname when I first, you know, got onto the internet. Like it actually looked very similar to that one. I'm so like disgusted by it. Okay, so let's enter the palace. I'm not gonna be entering from here, I'm gonna be entering from the front like a normal person. You demand to see the Duke. What is it? I'm looking for a neighborhood with a tower. It's near cemetery. Best you stop looking then. The place you want is Heritage Hill. You can see it. You can see the tower over the district walls. Out that way. The Jessica points to the northwest. But something happened there. They don't let people in anymore. And none of the knights want to be posted anywhere close to it. Steer clear if you know what's good for you. Very well. That's annoying. Same stuff, mate, yeah. Sidley. Welcome to the Ducal Palace.
Welcome.
The young woman wears a simple but well-tailored uniform. She watches the comings and goings around her with quiet attention. Any news to share? Are you just here to see the Ducal Palace? What is the Ducal Palace? It's the seat of government here in Defiance Bay. This is where Duke Admev Hadred declared freedom from Admirian rule some 150 years ago. She lowers her voice and grins. It's also a hotbed of regional politics. Trust me, the gossip here beats what you will find in any tavern or brothel in the city. Ooh, my. Durwood politics. It changes too quickly to be worth keeping up with. Better to strike up conversation in taverns than try to loiter inconspicuously in the tavern, in the palace corridors. Looking for news? Who are you? I'm a page here at the palace. I deliver messages and run errands for the Duke and his advisors. The pay is not that great, but I can't think of a better introduction to politics. What goes on in here? She laughs. Where to start? We've got meetings, public hearings, and ceremonies, and that's just the stuff that happens out in the open. She leans in a little closer. This is where the Duke and his key advisors work, so there's always someone battering for favor. Unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to talk about that side of things. But if you want the official version, she clears her throat and gestures counterclockwise around the palace. We have a shrine devoted to Magran, official records, and chambers for public hearings and council meetings. Okay. Tell me about the Shrine of Magran. It's the symbol of Magran's protection of Defiance Bay. She's represented the revolutionary spirit of Durwood ever since independence, and her involvement in creating the Godhammer bomb only affirmed her importance to us. She scratches her neck. That's also where the first of the sacred fires burn, but Firga, the tranquil Arden, has had trouble keeping them lit. Ooh, that sounds like a problem. What kind of records are stored here? Mostly dull official stuff, census counts, tax records, militia registers. Now, I keep my distance. I got curious one day and got drafted into reshelving half of the records. She yawns. Worst day of my life. Oh no. Is there a hearing going on right now? Sure is. Duke Avar has been meeting with some of the city leaders for weeks now, trying to figure out how to address the legacy. The whole business is terribly secret though. I tried to sit in the gallery during my lunch break one day and got turned away. She sniffs. But a lot of talk concerns Animancer, so there's a good reason they're keeping the meetings behind closed doors. So why is Animancer so controversial? She laughs. Where to begin? Traditionalists think it's a crime against the gods. There's no question that smoking around in souls is risky, but more progressive elements believe it's our only shot at restoring healthy births. And it doesn't help matters that Animancer research often involves old Envivian relics that were illegally looted from the ruins of Erel Glavav. She makes a quick twitching motion with her index and middle finger. Oh, I get it. Yo, shooting into the head thing. So what do you think about Animancer? Me? I think the real danger of Animancer is confusing a real scholar with expensive fake. We get a new case here every day. Some poor couple in the Gift or Copper Lane who spend every copper they had on miracle cure for their unborn child. It never works. She shakes her head. Breaks your heart. But there's usually nothing we can do for them. I see. I'd like to ask something else. Tell me about the current Duke. That would be Errol Wolfgren. Don't let a title fool you though. Our Dukes have been elected since independence. Some find Duke Avar's rather coarse. He's a frontier noble. Personally, I think our rough and tumble type is just what the Defiance Bay needs. Okay, goodbye. Alright, this place is pretty cool. Probably gonna be difficult to steal from it.
Ready, Watcher.
Ready, watch. Yo! Only a copper should be a dead giveaway. Yeah. Feels like it, right? Only the people who pursue invitations are allowed. Okay. Oh, Firga. Most bright Magran transforms us. Most bright Magran transform us with your flame. Ah! Hello.
How do you do?
The woman's head is bowed as her lips move in prayer. Just as you approach, you catch her glimpsing at the statue near her. She notices you and forces a smile. Praise be to Magran, and welcome to her temple. How may I be of service? You seem upset. What's wrong? This is about the fires, isn't it? They're just symbols. You can put your faith in them. What? Huh. Slow down and tell me what this is about. She sighs. The sacred pyres all around the town. You must have seen the statues of the goddess around the city holding up empty braziers. I've kept them burning steadily for 15 years, but I haven't been able to conjure them for months now. And people need to see them more than ever these days. What does that mean? It's my devotions and prayers that keep them lit. But lately, when I try to pray, all I can think about are the Hollowborn all over the city and grieving families, the refugees. How could Magran allow us to suffer like this? What strength do we gain from a soulless child? Durance grunts with disdain. What strength do we gain from adversity, from trial and test? The fires don't wither because she lacks in faith, they wither because she does not understand how to be faithful to a whore. A whore wants neither praise nor devotion. A whore wants to be compensated for her services. And Magran is paid and pleasured in sweat and struggle and pain. This mewling imbecile is unworthy of Magran's womanly heat. Jesus, dude! What the fuck? This is... Holy shit, Durance! I love him. He's so good. Take heart and don't abandon your faith too easily. She nods hopefully, her hand claps together. You're right, and fortunately, I believe Magran's been speaking to me again. She casts a quick glance in your direction. This will likely sound so far-fetched to someone like you. Oh yeah, because you know I'm rational. Oops. Lately, I've been seeing visions. A place in the wilderness with pools filled with sunbursts of colors. Strange falls that seem to rise to the heavens even while they splash into the earth. She raises her hands as if framing an image of her vision. And behind the falls is a cave, filled with fire and heat and danger, as some token of my goddess. I know there's something there, but where it is or how I get there, she shakes her head. I've been meaning to ask around at the expedition hall to see if anyone recognizes the description. To be honest though, I don't know what I'd do even if I found the place. Worthless, like so many of the Magran's flock, afraid of her god's test. If Magran speaks to her, it is to hasten an end to a hypocrite's life, and this vision is surely the death trap for the weak. God, Durance knows no mercy. I kind of like that though. I kind of respect that. Okay. I'd like to know more about the temple here. Magran is the most revered goddess among the Derwudians, so it's no surprise that her temple is part of the ducal palace. Her fires symbolize trials, revolutions, and the blazings of new paths, all of which are important to us. She's the first of the sacred pyres. Sorry. She's the first of the sacred pyres. When this is lit, so are the rest around the city. Something else? What's the significance of the sacred pyres? This symbolize Magran's power and guidance, and right now the people of Defiance Bay need to be assured of her presence. Our neighbors in the Valian republics see us as superstitious, but they're just sensitive to the signs and warnings of the gods. Okay, we have a new quest. How am I supposed to steal from that? Ooh, Records Keeper. Why, hello there, sir.
Gods keep you.
A taciturn man with graying hair pores over a tome he's just withdrawn from one of the shelves. He glances up at you with baggy eyes. Yes, is there something I can pull for you? Oh, sorry. I'm looking for militia records from the time of the Saints' War, trying to find out what happened to someone. The man clears his throat. We had a number of inquiries about such information. I'm afraid we've had to bar access to the public. Seems there are quite a number of folk in Durwood who bear ill will towards Red Serens. It would be irresponsible to surrender their names to just anyone. Many came to settle here as refugees. Perhaps if you were more established in Defiance Bay, things would be different, but I have no reason to suspect you to be any different from the others. We've come a long way. I just need to find about my brother. I don't even know what side he fought for. You must understand, I have heard many such stories. I'm afraid there is nothing I can do for you. Shit. Okay, so we are gonna have to figure that shit out. We are gonna have to do stuff for this place. You know, make it very happy, so that people actually have a reason to do stuff for us.
Who's a good boy? Who needs his belly scratched?
Politics, infighting, greed, and a shrine to Magran as well. Her clergy belongs there.
Sounds like you may need to end this early, mate. What do you mean? Just because I'm tired? Dude, I'm always tired. It's just, I'm slightly extra tired today. Okay, let's go here. Yo, just, okay. Let's play no music. Book! Oh, that's actually stealing over there. Again, no idea how I would actually be able to, you know, sneak in, but hey, whatever. Okay, before I do anything, I just want to explore a little.
Aye?
I?
I'll see what I can find. The work of a moment.
Ooh, money. See,
Yeah.
I like money. Everyone likes money. Everyone who needs money likes money. If we didn't need money, nobody would care about money. Can we? Ooh, we can't even lockpick that. Just need people to level up a little so I can increase my mechanics, because right now it's kind of dog shite. Anyway, hello there, sir.
How do you do?
What can this humble servant of the Republics do for you? Tell me about the Valian Republics. They are rich in all ways, involved in style and culture. If you had to go to the Republics, you would not want to leave. Why would you? The people are beautiful and charming. Shit. I'm here because the Songreta Ducala wishes it. But when my appointment is done, I will be on the first ship out, and I will sing from here to Salona. God. If there's nothing else, I must return to my duties. What do you do here? As a Valian ambassador, my job is to ensure that the trade with Durwood remains strong and profitable. That's it. Okay, something tells me we are gonna be able to do more stuff here later. Alright, let's check out the next area. The Odra's Gift. Only 15 minutes. Oof. Oh god, look at this fog. It's horrible, I hate it. Oh, that's all the refugees. Meat. Ah yes, addicts. Wonderful. What are you doing here? This is our place. How could we use a pinch? Well then. Addiction. The first thing we see is addiction in this area. I already love it. It's already a good place. Full of good people, profit, goods. Okay, what about this place? Let me guess, more addicts. Oh no! Everyone is addicted to cocaine on... Call check. Some money. Okay, let's save before I talk to you. You have a name, that means you're important. A youngish elven man squints at you in surprise. You can just barge into somebody's home like this? Who do you think you are? Who are you? The elf who lives here. Now get out. Huh. Okay. So he has a name, so he's probably connected to some kind of quest later. Ooh, another abandoned house. Oh, supplies. Nice. Ooh, what is that? Potion of Bulwark against the elements. Nice. Okay, what do we have here? A rope cord around the chair feels painfully scratchy. Huh. I mean, I might just rest here, you know, since there's supplies here for free. And my people do need to heal up, so yeah, let's go. Oh, I cannot... Oh, I'm inside the building though! Really? We could have just holed up in, you know, in the back room there. You know, barge the door, no one would attack us at night. It would be okay. Sailor, courtesan. Look like you want to have a good time, honey, and I'm all open for business. Okay, guys, I want someone to try to pronounce this guy's name. Kwerizmin? Kwerizmin? I don't know. Kwerizmin? Oh hey, rogues. Shabo, we got nothing to talk about. Okay, man. Chill. Well, the game's giving me a lot of these tools. What's in this house? Oh, fake people. These are not actually real people, these are like inserted people. These are fanfiction people. Not real. Refugee. With crooked and missing shingles, the room resembles a prize fighter's gap-toothed... Okay.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
Okay, let's go in. Haha, we are breaking into buildings again. Ha ha ha. Oh. Just free real estate in here. I found milk.
I shall be discreet.
We can go through here in case there's some goodies. There ain't, so let's leave. I wonder who actually would like shift key in this game, considering the battlefield changes so much in this game. You cannot really put in a sequence of actions and hope everything's gonna go well.
God's damn that son of a girl.
Well, because she has a portrait, so this is a new companion. The angry woman clenches her jaw and stares out towards the harbor with glimmering golden eyes. Eventually, sensing your presence, she turns her feathered head towards you.
Want to run it down on its luck, Valiant Trading Company? If you have more than half a brain, you could really do something with it.
She clenches her jaw and continues quietly.
As long as you're willing to clean up a few bloodstains.
Sorry, what? Whatever's going on, I don't want to get involved. What's going on exactly?
Exactly? If I knew that, I'd be in a better mood. The only thing I know exactly is that Mestre Verzano is determined to wind up in a grave before the season turns.
The woman looks at the warehouse for a moment and grimaces. After a slight nod in your direction, she storms off. God damn it. Oh, another one of these. Oh, that's a real person, okay.
Hello.
Come, take a look at my wares. Exotic goods shipped from the Republics in Ovaria. Yeah, show me what you have, dude. Well, he wasn't lying. He actually does have some cool shit. His dragon eggs. Dragon meat. Oh, he's a beagle and a calico cat. Aww. That's nice. So what is this? Ooh, okay, some of these items are actually pretty damn good. Rot finger gloves. +2 to dexterity would be very useful. Constant recovery. +10% focus gained. This item here seems really useful. I'm actually gonna get that. You know what that means though? We are gonna be selling some crap. Oh. Oops. Well, I guess this person has it now. Anyway, time to sew shit. God, look at the amount of fucking stuff I have. Okay. God, I have so many weapons. I wish they would be like... Okay, there we go, sell value. That is much easier now for me to sell. I have 2 pistols. There we go. Trade. Okay, already we got some of the money back. Look at all of these robes I have. My god. Money. There we go. I'm trying to keep like one of every single of these items because I kinda, you know... Yeah, for instance, these are different capes. There we go. And I'm not gonna be fucking with this because all of this could be useful in the future. Same with this. I have no idea which of these are actually gonna be useful. Okay, so we are gonna be giving someone extra dexterity here. I wish the game would automatically just put that stuff in the thing. Like, it would actually make the game so much easier to deal with. Because, like, sometimes it does it. I don't know why it sometimes doesn't, but sometimes it does, and I still have no idea when it... Like, how does the game decide when it does it and when it doesn't? Okay, so someone is gonna get a belt that increases dexterity. I mean, extra dexterity would be mega useful on my character. Give me a second. My character's dexterity right now is only 8, so having slightly more dexterity would be really useful. Yeah, 10. So now I'm not actually getting a negative to reflex and action speed.
Hey there.
So what's going on in here? What did she do?
Welcome.
Welcome, this is your first visit to the Violin Trading Company, is it not? Please let me know how I can assist you. What is this place? The Violin Trading Company is an association of merchants from the Violin Republics. We oversee trade deals and negotiations on behalf of our merchants. There's our warehouse, where we store our goods in transit. Who are you? I'm an assistant manager of this warehouse. Currently I help Verzano run things, but I will take over when he retires. Or when the company bosses back home decide it's time for new management. Okay. So, what was the woman doing? Gosh. Hello? A man stands in a corner of the warehouse, directing traffic. Gems wink from the many rings on his fingers as he points and waves at the laborers. His silk clothes, finely embroidered, aren't new. You notice there's a couple of mended seams around the shoulders and a discreet patch on one elbow. So he's pretending to be rich, but he's not actually rich.
Well met, friend.
Greetings! You have come to the warehouse and the headquarters of the Valiant Trading Company. But you are late. I sent a word to the expedition hall yesterday. This delivery cannot wait. What's the delivery? I must assume then that you are not from the company I contacted the expedition hall. But you are here, and they are not. It is a bag of bitter squash seeds, which are prized for their medicinal properties. Few merchants in Defiance Bay deal with them, and those who do know their value. That seems simple enough. Why ask me? A frown distorts his meticulous goatee. My own couriers have been robbed and beaten these past weeks. It would seem that some of my competitors resent my success. In any case, you are not a known associate. You will be left alone, and if not, he shrugs and grins. You look like you could handle yourself. Besides, all of Defiance knows of your integrity, and you will have to trust my assurances that you won't find a buyer outside of my contact. Okay, I will do it. He claps his hands together. Excellent! Now deliver this package to a man named Gareth at the Goose and Fox in Copper Lane. He will know what to do with it. Return to me when you are done, and I shall see to your payment.
Hail, traveler.
Better deliver a package, no? Business such as this is best concluded quickly. So who was that feathered woman? Oh, you must be Pelagina. She's a paladin in the employ of the Valian embassy. She's a good soldier, but not so good at taking orders. Too hot a temper, I'm afraid. She seemed angry. He laughs again. That is no surprise. She's hot-headed, a woman in the Brotherhood of Paladins, and touched by the gods in such an unusual way. So there else I can help you with, or shall we return to my business? Tell me what you do here. I'm a merchant of the Ascenzi, a Ferris of the Valian Republics. Here in the Defiance Bay, I run the Vale blah 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 blah. I'd like to know more about the trading company. We are a confederation of merchants and traders from the republics. We sell all manner of goods and equipment. For years, we've enjoyed fruitful contracts with many shops, inns, and armorers throughout the Defiance Bay. Is something wrong? It is nothing. Only that competition has grown especially fierce in these past months. But I suppose this is to be expected given the legacy, as the locals call it. Very well.
Yes?
That's easy to lockpick, and that's somewhat easy to lockpick. I'm gonna wait for this one to leave. I mean, this one has to leave at some point, right?
I shall be discreet. I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment. I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
Easy.
Hey there.
And you see, all of that is just basically cloning money.
Ready, Watcher.
How may I help? I shall be discreet. I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
Yeah?
Let's go. So we have another thing that we need to do outside of here. So she's a paladin. I mean, I was looking at her and she had a pretty heavy armor on her. So
Sure.
I was kind of wondering if she's a paladin or
This
maybe.
elder of yours, he may have returned a drunk or an invalid.
Maybe. But the search for Persock is just as important as what I find.
Is that right? And what if you return empty-handed, huh?
I never return empty-handed.
I like her. God, I like most of these characters. It's strange. It's strange to enjoy this many fucking characters in a game. Hello?
Greetings.
An old man paces the dock and looks out over the water. He's fussing over something large and round, which he constantly shifts from one hand to another. You're not certain whether his wide-eyed, gape-mouthed expression marks surprise or fear. It seems he isn't either. You, don't look like a guard. He examines you and your equipment more closely. So you wouldn't be interested in making some coppers, would you? He shows you the object in his hands. It's a large, round opal with Ingvian runes carved into it. It glistens with sweat. So the ship that went down over there, I've been looking for someone to help me recover some missing cargo. Okay, tell me about this missing cargo. We started in cold morn and were making our way down the river. Loading and unloading as we went. Business as usual. What exactly happened? He messages the opal in a clammy palm. When we reach Aina's Rest, we may have agreed to take out a few crates from one place called Sliben Relak. A couple of lads snuck a peek at the cargo, saw suits of armor and broken scepter. He shrugs. Don't know why anyone would want a broken anything, but these Animancers will buy dirty stockings if you say they came from the ruins. Well, we were almost to Defiance Bay when the screaming started. I've seen my fair share of barroom brawls, but this sounded different. I was topside with the captain, but he and his first mate went below decks to see what the other commission was about. When they didn't come back, I looked into the hold. I saw one of those suits of armor walking around all by itself. It was covered in blood. When it saw me, it started running for the hatch, so I closed it. You have to keep those monsters from getting out. That's what I keep telling myself. I'm just a deckhand, but I was the only one left. I piloted the ship as best as I could, but I hit rocks as we were passing Brackenbury. I barely made it to Odra's gift before I had to jump overboard and swim for the dogs. I given up on the cargo, not to mention the payday, when one of the lads pulled this up in his nets. It's part of that scepter. From what I recall, there were 3 other pieces, and I bet you anything they're somewhere in the shallows too. If anyone could find them, there'd be a profit to follow. There must be a reason you... Have you talked to the Crucible Knights about this? And I admit I was smuggling relics. I doubt they'd arrest me, but I also doubt that I'd see any coin from this mess. There must be a reason you haven't gone looking for the rest of the artifact yourself. I'm lucky to have escaped the ship like I did. I'm not taking a chance with those things. What happens if I find the rest? You find the missing pieces of the artifact, and I've got an Animancer friend from my expedition days who will find you a stack of coppers. All I want out of this is a few £100 for my lost payday. If that sounds fair to you, I will give you this stone and the name of my contact once you have everything else. Seeing as the kid dredged this stone up in his net, I'd wager you could probably find the missing pieces in the shows during low tide. So about an Ingvenian relic. Do you have any idea what your Animancer friend wants with this relic? She was always tinkering with these things back when we were young. I used to think she was a fool, returning to some dusty study in Brackenbury. But after the horror on the boat, I'm thinking she made a wiser choice. So how's business? I'll be glad to sail with captains who are more careful about their cargo from now on. I don't want to give a worm's wing about the Duke's trafficking laws, but I am too old to find ancient horrors. Just want to enjoy the twilight years doing the honest day's work. Tell me about Odra's gift. We've got dogs, fishing, and steady ship traffic. Yeah, this sprang up around the docks. It's the poorest district in Defiance Bay, but one of the liveliest. And for lively, nothing beats the salty mast. You'd do better to ask a strange, younger man than me if you want to know about that place. He nods towards a large, round building to the east. Imetal doesn't sound like a Durvudian name. That's because it isn't. I'm from the Axamital Plains, a broad savanna north of the Durwood. Not so different from the ocean in a way. There are places where you can stand and turn a full circle and see nothing but winds making waves in the grass. But at moments like this, I wonder what a business of plainsmen like me had taken to the water. You never know, man. Life leads you to strange...
Hey there.
To strange places, man. That's just how life works. Oh, another name NPC.
Welcome.
As a pro, she eagerly turns to you. You insane doing some construction work? Pays good money. I take it you're having trouble finding workers. Workers who aren't superstitious cowards anyway. Are for good coin, but as soon as I tell them about the job, they say an oath to the Lady of Laman and spit over the dock. They all think the lighthouse is haunted, ever since the floods of Audra's gift. Echoes of the war. The flood certainly claimed enough souls to pack a lighthouse full to bursting. Audra's gift was flooded. Back in the day of the War of Defiance, it was one of the finishing blows to the Adrian military. Cost us a lot though. The whole district was supposed to be evacuated, but not everyone left it in time. The Adrians put anyone they found to the sword. The lucky ones who escaped, the slaughter drowned hours later when Hadred's forces broke the dams. Locals say a lighthouse keeper was one of the people who stayed behind, and one of the last to die. I don't know why that makes the lighthouse any more haunted than the rest of the gift, but there you have it. That won't stop me. Good. About time someone put an end to the foolishness. She rummages in her pockets and pulls out a skeleton key. As she hands it to you, she hesitates. Just be careful. Not that I believe in ghost stories, but it is an old building, so watch your step. I do have a few questions. What do you want to know? Do you know what might be inside the lighthouse? If only. It has been uninhabited since they flooded Audra's gift. What are you building? An inn, allegedly. The gift needs a spot with a little more class than the salty must. This district has been in the dumps ever since the War of Defiance. It seemed ready for some fresh development. So imagine my excitement when I find this place 3 floors tall and right on the water, for sale, at a reasonable price. The seller suggested that there were other interested buyers, so I closed the deal before I've taken time to really look into it. Stupid. Being from New Harrimer, I knew about the floods, but I didn't know about the superstitions surrounding the lighthouse. And the seller was long gone by the time I found out. At this point, it would be a miracle from the Lady of Lament herself if I make an investment big. Tell me about the flooding of Audra's gift. Hadred ordered it near the end of the War of Defiance. It was one of the finishing blows to the Adrian military. Because there's a lot... Okay. You're not from Defiance Bay, are you? She laughs bitterly. What gave it away? The accent or the fact that I was a dupe who paid good coin for this place? I'm from New Harrimer, on the northern coast. It's smaller than Defiance Bay, so I came here hoping for some fresh opportunities. And maybe the chance to do a little good in this neighborhood. Well then, farewell. Well, we have another place to go. Jesus. This place just keeps throwing new shit.
I've a shiver, won't leave my spine.
Okay, maybe the place is actually haunted. Maybe the place is actually haunted. Yo, Marceno. The young lanky sailor is wringing his cap anxiously, sweat beading on his furrowed brow. His eyes widen as you approach, and he takes a few steps forward.
Good day, stranger.
If you have a moment, you're not from around here, right? You don't look like you're from the docks. I could use your help. What's the problem? Oh, thank you. They weren't lying, saying you're a kind-hearted sort. Is the captain, or rather, not the captain himself, but his chest. His sea chest. He kept all his valuables in there, tucked away safe. I was unloading with the rest of the things. We was staying in the port a couple days in. I may have gotten a little distracted. I wasn't gone long, just an hour at the salty mast. When I got back, the chest was gone. It really wasn't been that long. Whoever took it can't be too far, but the shifts change, and I'm on the watch. I can sneak over to look for it, and the captain will kill me if he hears of it. I'll get strung up on the yarn. Please, if you could get it back to me, I swear by the flame, I will make it worth your while. You can have my pay. I won't be spending it if Captain Fortanero finds anyway. Okay, so any ideas where the thieves might have taken the chest? Well, the chest itself is pretty heavy. Nobody I've asked has seen it getting carried around either. I figured they must have snuck it off somewhere nearby, just out of sight. They can't have gone far. There's a pretty good lock on it too, so I'm hoping they haven't gotten it open. Unless they take an axe to it, I suppose. Oh gods. If they got it open, I'm really done for. What makes you think I'm not from here? Gut feeling. I really could use your help though. You're a sailor? Yes, sir. I signed out about half a year back. The pay's decent. At the sight of the sun coming up over the sea, I wouldn't give that up for anything. I just wish I eyes around about the captain first. Hey Oreo, welcome to the stream. It's going pretty alright. Okay, so there's another... God, so many quests in this one location. I was like, wow, I was starting to run out of quests. And then the game was like, oh, by the way, quadrillion quests.
A dozen Adiran ships were shattered against these levies during the War of Defiance. Best to heed the astrologers, I find, where tides are concerned.
Place gets my blood beating in all the right places.
Oh god, no. Okay, I have an idea. I have an idea that it's actually these guys here. I have an idea that it might be these people. No, it's not actually these. It has to be somewhere here. I wish I picked up that quest earlier. I do not know who to ask though. There's so many people around here. Maybe these soldiers? No. How to say? I mean, I've never been to this side of the place. And Oda's house. See, Oda, that sounds kind of Japanese. Like Oda Nobunaga. Hey, Oda. Are you here about my boy? The woman looks like she hasn't slept in days. Her hair is a rat's nest of tangles, and her eyes are lined with shadows. She casts an anxious glance to the door. Her eyes widen, somewhere between hope and apprehension. Are you here about Darren? Calm down and start from the beginning. It's my son. His father, Veed, took him fishing 2 days ago, and I haven't seen them since. The neighbors, they are no help, and the city watch hardly bothers with a gift these days. I'd be out of the dogs and looking myself, but I can't leave the baby. Her eyes wander to the crib, and she lowers her voice. I don't dare to take a hollowborn out, what with the violence near the brothel. You're a hollowborn baby? The answer is etched plainly on her face. Raven's legacy is as potent in Defiance Bay as anywhere. People are scared. They are looking for someone to blame. But it's those women at the brothel, the families of these poor babes. Well, it would be nice if a god or two stepped in and set people straight. But maybe that's just me. She sighs and watches a motionless cradle. I don't approve of what goes on at Maro's place, but these attacks won't earn us the god's mercy, and it's only made it harder to earn a living. Tell me about their disappearance. What do you want to know? Tell me about Darren. The ghost of a smile flickers across her lips. He's a brave lad, if a little too bold for his own good. But he's always been a dutiful son and a gentle brother. He's got dark hair, quick eyes, and a ready smile. When you find him, you'll recognize him in a heartbeat. I'm sure of it. Okay, tell me about Wade. She scowls and brushes a greasy strand of hair from her face. Sometimes I don't know whether to rejoice or rue that he comes home as often as he does. He spends most of his time and all of our money drinking at the brothel. Has ever since. Her gaze returns to the silent cradle. Ooh. Fuck. So, where did you see them last? Wade was taking Darren fishing at the docks. That was 2 days ago. I'll be back if I find anything. A quiet, motionless shaver is swatted beneath filthy rags and moth-eaten towels. Oh.
Hey, you think we could get another dog? Keep this one company? Just a thought.
I mean, I would love to have another dog, but I cannot have two. Courtesan. What's the rash? Come and stay with me for a while. Wink. And this is back at the beginning. God. Just exploring this place and picking up quests was like an hour or two thing. Current! A hooded figure leans against the wall. When he notices you draw near, he stands upright and raises his hand to hold your approach. If you know the words, speak them, and we can do business. If not, then we are done speaking. Ik nibbeln öffnen. I apologize for the unpleasantries. I am current. The midnight merchant, as some would say. I deal in sensitive commodities. Precautions must be taken. Now let us do business. Oh, he's selling lockpicks. Fuck yeah. Yeah, give me those lockpicks, dude. Have you seen anyone come this way carrying a large chest? That depends. Have you come carrying copper? Let's see if he actually does give me information that I need. They went south along the pier. Oh, okay. Right then. You gave me the information and now I will turn back time. Oh. I do like that there's a lot of shopkeepers in this game. That is definitely a nice thing. Most RPGs need a lot of shopkeepers, you know, a lot of shops that you can, you know, actually spend your money in. Even if it's just little things like lockpicks. Wow, shit. This man's fancy clothes are ripped and blood flows from the fresh cut above his eye. He tries to push himself off, but his arm is shaking. He winces painfully. I will help him up. Thank you. My head. What happened? He carefully dabs at his... Ha! He dabs. Maybe that's why he got shanked. Anyway. He carefully dabs at his bloody nose with a silk handkerchief. I was just on my way to the club. He slowly stretches out one leg, grimacing at his scraped knee. It's a rough part of town, but the rebels never been violent. Even a night with Ikali isn't worth this. God. Okay, before we go inside, because that's gonna be a big place. When I explode the pier. I see the box, by the way. It's right there. God. The box is right there. Why did I not see? Why did I not look around properly? Walder Three Fingers. 4 people stand gathered around what appears to be a wooden chest. One of them, a grizzled and rough-looking character, looks up at you, then sneers. Took a wrong turn somewhere, did you? Best turn around and walk on. There's a sudden sound from the direction of the chest, and a second, smaller man lets out a frustrated groan. Damn it! There's a second lockpick! He looks up at you and stills, oh. Lefty! This guy's name is Lefty! But Walder rolls his eyes and then turns to you. You'll walk down your last pier. Well then. I mean, if you guys think... I was about to just shoot a fucking fireball at them. Hey, let's go. Oh my god. Absolutely decimated there. Okay, keep fighting, and you start bombing the shit out of them. Ooh, one of them is actually blinking. Shit. Keep fighting. Give them no quarter. Okay, you pop him down. And I will burn the shit out of this one. Oh, there's one more. I didn't even see this one. Just charge him. Well then. Wow, they barely had any money on them. Okay, so there's the box. But I kind of want to know what's the, like, downed beer. Like, if they were able to do this, surely there's, like, nothing down here, right? Oh no, there's fun fiction characters here. Okay. Okay, so let's go back here. To the dude. Before, you know, before someone else steals his fucking box. God. This is a fast boy. Wow, boy, so fast. Ooh, I gotta go fast. I'm sorry. Hey, dude, we did the thing.
How do you do?
Hey, what do you mean, Captain's chest? Any chance you've seen a little boy named Darren? Huh? Oh, sure, he wanted to play on the ship, but I couldn't let him. Father was very strict about, blah blah, I had to shoo him off. I saw him heading towards the salty mass, not really somewhere I ought to be playing. Oh no. But I got your box. Okay, now I'm confused. What does the quest say? Because I got the box. I'm trying to figure out which quest this actually was. Cliffs. Oh, there we go, tasks. Defeat Valder and his band, but I did. I literally did. What? I did though. Is this a bugged quest? Because I did, I defeated them. They're defeated. Oh, there we go. Okay. Phew. Let's take the sea chest. Okay. See, the quest was like, oh yeah, just defeat them. I was like, wait, but I did. I defeated them. But then the quest actually should have said, and remember that you can click on the chest and take it, even if it says that you're gonna attempt to unlock it. God. Sometimes this game is very derpy about a lot of things. Also, I am gonna go... I'll be right back. I'm actually gonna go on a toilet, guys. So I'll be right back. A little break. Alright, I'm back. Let's go. Give me a second, I just need to check audio. Butts. Butts. Yes, the butts are working. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Good day to you.
Here you are, contents are intact. You did it. I mean, I knew you would, but... Oh, thank you. It's all here. You saved my life, friend, truly. All you want. Here, 2 weeks' wages. Like I promised. Oh, thanks, Frank. Also, Frank, you are here quite late. Are you sure? Usually you go to bed by now. No need for that. You can keep it. Really? I didn't thank you again for all you've done. At least take this. I picked it up while we were at the port in Adir as a good luck charm, but I want you to have it. I won't forget this. The drinking horn of moderation. Sorry, what? Don't feel like sleeping now. Oh, okay. What is this? +2 intellect while endurance above 50%. Huh? Oh, that's your neck? It's a drinking horn that you wear on your neck. What the fuck? Love that. That's amazing. Alright, so time to go into the place that I didn't wanna go. That's gonna be big. That's like the biggest tower in Defiance Bay. I mean, look at it. It's fucking massive. So let's actually go there. Alright. There we go. Oh, I'm actually ally in Defiance Bay. Nice. We have killed 476 enemies. Oh, time to go into the whorehouse. Oh yeah. Hopefully I won't get banned for pixelated boobies.
Nothing like this in Gilded Vale. Just Wallaruna the milkmaid. She knew what she was doing. Overfried cod, watered ale, and prostitution. A bastion of Deerwooden culture.
I hope you aren't expecting to find the leaden key in here.
Visit new lands, see the sights. I do love travel.
Oh my
Now
god.
to find a home for my other staff.
Oh no. Oh, these comments. I love it. Anyway, hey Oracle.
How do you do?
Oracle catches your eye. A golden hoop dangles from one ear, and his fine fitted clothes whisper as he glides over to you. You have me at a loss. How could I afford time with such a magnificent creature? Enough flattery. I know how this works. Then I shall save my breath for more pleasurable endeavors. He runs a finger along a perfectly symmetrical goatee. What can Oracle do for you? You tell me. Something must be experienced to be believed. Oh, no. We are a paladin. We need to protect our virginity. A new phase, welcome to Salty Fast. What's happening over here? God, there's so many named NPCs here. That's kind of crazy. Big Dermsey, and he's small. Okay.
Hello.
The Almoa woman watches you suspiciously. One hand is tense at her side, but as you approach, she relaxes and gives you a friendly, if wary smile. I don't see many outfitted like you who aren't looking for trouble. You aren't looking for trouble, are you? What kind of trouble are you having? The kinds are bad for business. Local rowdies have taken to harassing my hardworking boys and girls, and our customers, they started showing up after this rash of Hollowborn, and they've been driving my regulars away. She looks at you, she looks you up and down, scratching her chin. There aren't too many who care about what happens in places like the Gift, but word is you're an exception. The Knights are too busy sniffing around dukes ever to bother with us commoners, and I just as soon not to deal with their bureaucracy anyway. Tell me how I can help. Mara draws you closer. These thugs tend to roam in groups, which suggests to me that there aren't random incidents. She places one large finger on your chest. You put a stop to these attacks, and I will find a real nice way to thank you, she winks. Got me? Lady, I'm a paladin! I'd rather just shut up that guard with the wider hips, personally. But we ought to stop her people getting trash, at least. Oh no! Oh no! Why is everyone in my party a horny dog? Oh no. God. Party members, we have a job to do. We are trying to save the world. I've got questions. Shoot. Okay. I do have a guy who literally has a shotgun, you know. So what do you know about these attacks? She waves her hand at the door. You only have to step outside to see for yourself. Those thugs out there are just waiting to cause trouble for anyone coming or going. Maybe they would have let you pass, however. Okay. Is your party full bard party? No, I have only one bard, but I also have a Durance who is a follower of a religion which literally says that you have to like punish yourself and suffer. And you also have to be sinful and live with the guilt of doing sins. So like you have to like cheat on people, you know, you have to like tell someone that you love them and then cheat on them, you know, and stuff like that. It's crazy. Tell me about your business. It's not doing as well as I'd like with all the trouble. I run an honest enterprise, just trying to give folks a little rest and relaxation. You help me out, and I will see about getting you a special discount. Can I ask about something else? Is there someone named Cyril? She laughs. You must be new in town, dearie. She's only the most sought-after girl in the district. You want to spend some time with her? Just ask. She's 1,000 for the night, but she's for every pound. Or so they tell me. So just chaotic neutral bard. Basically. I actually have a very chaotic neutral party. Weirdly enough. Fancy a go with her? Best money you can spend in the Gift? Maybe another time. That's what everyone says at first. Oh my god, stop selling me this sort of stuff. If it's not a sword, gun, or bow, I don't care. Tell me about this place. I thought that was clear as crystal waters below the docks. This here is the Salty Mouse, the most famous house of pleasure in Defiance Bay. We got drinks, beds, and good company to help you enjoy... both. Of course, the club of refined and prestigious gentlemen is upstairs. You'll find several of the hardest working boys and girls in Defiance Bay up there too. God, everything my character says there is just an innuendo. My character is like, not even wanting to speak anymore.
Yeah?
Hey, Big Darn C. The Orlan man seems to walk with a slight limp. He doesn't say anything, but he stops and regards you with interest. What's wrong with your leg? He just laughs and shakes his head. Nope! 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 The implications of sleeping with a person who has a peg leg. Oh god. No, there's Wade. Wade's eyes are red-rimmed and unfocused. He stares into a filthy mug as if searching for something. He shivers and takes another drink. Perhaps you've had enough to drink. His eyes are filled with shame and self-loathing. What do you want from me? I've heard about Darren. Are you okay? No, not at all. I was taking the boy fishing and I just wanted to stop on the way for a drink. A quick one. So I told him to wait outside. I only meant to stay a few minutes, but by the time I came out he was gone. And you sit here still? Ooh. Oh. Oh, this hurts me. Oh, this hurts me. Oh, this hurts me. He's here, drinking, instead of trying to find and help his fucking son. Oh, I am gonna eliminate this person. And sadly, I am a paladin. That means if I see diplomatic or you know, just nice or rational, I have to go with that. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Why am I playing goody two-shoes paladin? It's not even a good class in this game, it seems. Alright, let's go. I don't know what I'm going to tell Oda. Yeah, exactly, let's go. That's no excuse to sit here. Get your ass out there and look for him. You think I haven't tried? I've lived in Odra's give all my life. When someone's been missing this long. But he turns back into his drink and takes a long gulp. You fucking piece of shit. God. What the fuck was that? That was like recorded over a phone or something. Holy shit. Goodbye. Gerfa?
Hello.
Not from around here, are we? You need a local girl to show you the highlights. Lucky for you, I'm one of them. You're a local girl or highlight? Both gorgeous. What else can you do with that clever tongue of yours? And what local attractions would you recommend? I'd rather show than tell. Wow! The writing! Jesus. Can kick me out like that, been around longer than any of them. Robo-Hail Trouble must be Warforged. I know. She's a fucking robot. She's a fucking Warforged harlot.
Hail, traveler.
His robes are torn and stained with vomit. Oh yes, we have some vom. He turns his eyeless face towards you, wiping his mouth. Come for a story? His speech is slurred and voice ragged. I told all the best stories. He slaps his chest. It's my club anyway. What club? The club for refined and prestigious gentlemen. He prods your shoulder. Wait, if you don't know about the club, you must be... He heaves, catching at his chest. After several precarious seconds, he recovers. Where was I? Oh, you must be here about the ring. The ring. He shoves it into your hand. You have to have that to get into the lounge. They don't let just anyone in, you know. He wipes his hand on his shredded robe. It's the most exclusive club in Defiance Bay, man. He slaps you on the back. And whatever you do, don't tell him you knew or... He turns away, overcome in a fit of dry heaving. Okay.
Hi?
Hey there.
God. What am I doing here?
Ready, Watcher.
Ready, Watcher. I'm ready to steal. Yeah, the audio is like weirdly all over the place again. Like the voices are behind me, but like the actual normal audio is like normally, you know, like in front of me. I don't get it. I don't get what's with the audio in this game sometimes. Guess I'm gonna put on this ring so that they think that I'm one of them. Hey.
Good day to you.
The dwarven maid raises the hem of her skirt to show a well-muscled leg. You never experienced anything like this before, trust me. Oh god. What do you mean? Let's just say I don't really tire easily. She slaps a smooth, firm thigh. Let's not do that. Ikali.
Greetings.
The pale elf's gold eyes are the color of the winter sunset. She touches your cheek with a cool hand. You look like you've journeyed far. Let me show you comfort and rest. Tell me about yourself. I came to Defiance Bay from frozen lands at the southern end of the world. Few of my people venture this far north, but none know how to warm a cold night like we do. Oh my god. Oh, I love it. I love it. Aldwin.
Hello.
The elf's long hair frames his high cheekbones and a long, slender nose. It's not every day that the club gets such breath of fresh air. Who are you? I'm a native of Dirwood and an expert in the subtle arts. If it's practice skill and finesse you seek, look no further. God. Becky. Nice ring, you may enter. Nice.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey there.
So there's Cyril over there. Oop, better save the game. Because, you know, shit could go really wrong here. She doesn't say anything. She just dots. Vincent de Villiers. The man looks down his nose at you. So, you're a member, I see. Are you here for the exclusive club equipment? Yes, show me your stock. I've been collecting the finest equipment for over a decade. I guarantee you won't find a superior collection. I'm so scared what kind of equipment he's talking about. Oh! Yo, this is actually... Oh my god. Oh shit. This guy actually has some amazing shit on him. Don Paco's codpiece of vigor. It gives you +2 constitution. Fuck yeah, give me that, dude. Defense against spells. Looks endurance. What is this? Extremely slow. Okay, let's compare it like this. There we go. So mine does more damage. Mega... okay. So that's weird. This one does less damage even though it has more damage on it? Huh. Weird. I honestly do not know how this shit works. I have no idea. In any way, shape or form, I have no idea how weapons work in this game. What you can find in the most unexpected places. I know, right? Boom. Okay, so who doesn't have a waist and could use it? You actually. Yep, that's a lot of extra HP, holy shit. Wait, no. There you go.
Hey there.
That was actually a pretty amazing shop, usually enough. These are some guards, look at that, holy shit. If you want to meet Sir, talk to Maya. Okay. So we need to do the thing for Maya, so that we can actually probably go and talk to Cello. Lots and lots of things that we need to deal with. Alright. It is another day.
Bring back the feisty.
Whoa.
That's a woman can do some damage squeezing her legs together.
It isn't a parlor trick. Besides, she doesn't take orders well.
She has backbone, that woman. Does it scare
Okay, bye-bye, Frank.
No, but I won't be responsible for what happens if you call her whore.
I'm actually gonna be ending somewhat soonish anyway, so you're not gonna be missing that much, do not worry. Have a great night, Frank. Stay safe out there. I mean, that's mostly for you right now. Whatever you hear, another tourist in the gift. He knows his shifty-eyed companions. Let's give him a proper welcome. Ah, yep, kind of time to murder. I don't think so. Okay, Foxy's gonna go forward. You're gonna go sideways.
Hey.
Okay, and start bombarding them. Ooh, gotta love that damage. Gotta love that AoE damage. But these guys can't even touch us.
Yeah?
But these guys are such a small fish that there's no reason to even worry. Okay, and just dunk on this one. Easy. Ooh, what is this? A rusty bronze key. Huh.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to Oda here. Still looking, okay. Yeah, like the audio is even like really bugging out. I think there might be like some kind of memory leak for the game. Like, give me a second. We'll save and I will have a look-see if the memory is like spiking or something. Huh. I think it's less memory leak and more Google Chrome just being Google Chrome and just taking up everything. Cannot do much about it. I don't know why it's doing that. Well, now it's calming down a little. I don't know. I just need a better computer, but you know, I'm poor as fuck. See, the problem is with a lot of quests in this game, you honestly are not given much information about them. Like, you're like barely told anything. Okay, can I talk to you now? No. I'm trying to download Vermintide 2 and my net's being down. So I cannot even do that because... Ooh. Because Vermintide is very big and I literally cannot fit it in my computer right now. It's just way too big, you know, games are getting way too fucking big. Like, there's like literally like 200 gigs games now. It's like, really? I'm sorry, mate. Why are you sorry? It's not your fault that I don't have this disk space. Wow. God, English. Holy shit. Sailors. Like, there's so many NPCs here, but they literally don't matter. Compared to like Temple of Elemental Evil, made by Troika Games, where like there's like almost no pointless NPCs, like almost every NPC is important. Why is Eder away from everyone? Okay, what is this? A young boy's corpse lies. Oh no! No, Darren! No! 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 A young boy's corpse lies at your feet, half covered in dirt and seaweed. His hands have stiffened around the dagger. A soul lingers nearby, something confused and lost in the seaside fog. Oh no. As you reach for the soul, it lashes out. Glowing mist strikes at the air around you. The soul can touch you, but you feel it burn with feeble, uncontrolled rage. It's okay, I'm here to help you. The soul flickers, it ripples towards you, timidly at first. As it swirls around you, you experience wonder, fear, and the joy of running between the shop and at noon. With a jolt, it pulls you into the streets around the salty mast. Women with pained faces weave between men stumbling in and out of lamplight, fathers gone in for a drink, just like always. He said he'd only be in there for a few minutes, but it's been hours. The men guarding the door only laugh when you try to explain this. There's always a back door in an alley. Two men have cornered a woman. Her cheeks are streaked with tears. She's back against the wall and looking away. They're inching closer. You step forward. The man barely acknowledges you, but the woman looks at you, a plea in her eyes. You've seen that look in abused strays. In your hollow-born sister, the time father took her from a splintering cradle into the filled wash basin. Oh my god. You were brave that day. Oh my Jesus! A knife is in the thug's belt. It's in your hands, and now it's in his thigh. You're small and fast, but not fast enough. Fingers bite into your arm and muddy boot sails towards your face. Then everything is muffled by cold, brackish water. The soul retreats from you. It poses with a question. You died. You need to understand this to move on. Darren so absorbs this thought and ebbs into the ocean mist around the dock. A young boy's corpse lies at your feet, half covered in dirt. Yep, let's take the dagger. The boy's small hands are rigid in death, but you pry the dagger free. It looks too large and too expensive to have belonged to him. The letter B is carved into the pommel. And yes, it is kinda dark. Also, holy shit, we just got into a fight. Okay, we are all gonna challenge these fuckers. Rain Blight. Let's go. Oh boy! Oh shit. Oh my god. I don't want to die. Okay, keep popping those heals. God, keep popping those things, man.
Lava will be on seek.
Keep fighting, everyone. Holy shit. Oof. Alright, that was scary.
Sure.
I literally did not expect that fight. Like, I'll be honest, I didn't see that fight coming. Like, call me a fool, but I have witnessed nothing about that fight in my futures past. Jesus. I was hoping that kid would not be found dead. Yeah, me too. I was really hoping that that didn't fuck up. But you know, sometimes, you know, shit like that just happens. Oh, drugs, yes. I like those.
I shall be discreet.
Okay, now I'm gonna be fighting on my terms.
Ready, Watcher. After him, Itamok!
God. Alright, let's actually fight this. Jeez, 48 damage with one spell. That is such a good, like, single target nuke ability. Keep on fighting. Alright, I need you to try to kick him down. Oh no, it's dead.
Hey there.
Whew.
Sure.
Sure. Man, I'm really quickly running out of spells and everything. Mostly because I just don't wanna, you know... It's very difficult to get your group to sleep in the city. Mostly because rooms are very expensive. Labadan and lead added. The quest... Oh, we have a quest. Assign... you. Actually, you. There we go.
Hey there.
That really is like fucking World of Warcraft war tables, by the way. I have an idea. I think there was a person by the name of B, with B in name. It's either here or the guy that's in one of the buildings. Yep. As I expected, it is him. Probably. So I'm gonna position...
Hey there.
A group accordingly.
Ready, Watcher.
Following your lead.
Aye?
There we go. And now it's time to talk. Actually, before it's time to talk...
Of course.
God damn it. I hate how... Sometimes when you click, the game doesn't react.
Hey.
I got as much right to stand here as the guys going into the whorehouse. They don't like what I got to say, they can go somewhere else. This belonged to you. That's mine, alright. And no one touches my dagger and lives. I'd like to see you try. Yep. Time for revenge. You know, sometimes you do have to become an executioner in these games. Ooh, one of them is a fucking... Oh, he teleported, that's why. Okay. And delete the final one. Fucking assholes. The poor fox just keeps on dying. But thankfully
Yeah?
the fox has infinite lives.
Sure.
Okay. So we have 2 quests to finish, and that's probably gonna be it for today. God, Defiance Bay, man. It takes a while. Which is kind of good, you know, it does kind of remind me of Baldur's Gate, because when you get to Baldur's Gate, in Baldur's Gate, it does actually, you spend a lot of time in it. Because, you know, it's a massive city, you know, it makes sense. Wow, he's dead. Did you really expect anything different? Oh god. You may want to sit down. Darren won't be coming back. Oda's mouth falls open and she stares back in shock. My boy's dead? That can be. What happened? He crossed 2 dangerous men near the brothel. She sobs and quickly brings a hand to her mouth. Her eyes are bright with tears. How could the gods be so cruel? Her breath hitches. How could anyone let this happen to my boy? After several seconds, she closes her eyes and swallows. I suppose it's better to know the truth than to keep wondering. Thank you at least for bringing me the answers. Here, take these. I've been saving several keepsakes for Darren one day, but he won't need them now. And I doubt I will have another child to pass them on to. Oh no. I'm so sorry. It's better to know the truth than to live in a lie. God. Just God, that hurts. Oh, fuck. I hate it. Okay. So Grimdark. Yeah, it's pretty fucking Grimdark. Okay, I know there's a guy somewhere here.
How do you do?
Yes, I have the 3 pieces. You mean you got past those armored monsters? I don't know how. Listen, if you're willing, I will give you the last piece. And the name of someone who will buy it. All I want is £200 for getting the cargo. Sounds fair? You want £200 for locking the rest of the crew in the hold of a sinking ship. Look, how about 100? I'm just trying to get by into the next job. Fair enough. He accepts your money and gives you an opal. It's still warm in his hands. You'll want to take this to Animancer Sanitarium and find Nance. She will know more about this artifact, and I know for a fact she's brought them from our crew before. Yamato gazes over the water. Anything else you need? Farewell. Okay, I guess I can do that as well. I'm gonna be. I wanna go into the house here, and have a look, see if I can talk to the father here. Can a man drink in peace? Your son is dead. Darren was defending one of the women here from a couple of folks. But it seems to stare through. My boy died while I was here? Oh, then my wife. She always said I'd come to no good. But I never thought. You can change. If you want to be worthy of him, go home and take care of the family you still have. Wade squeezes his eyes shut. You wouldn't say that if you knew what kind of father I've been. He draws a deep breath and looks at a half-empty mug in front of him. With a shaking head, he pushes it away. I don't know if you're right, but I will try to pull myself together enough to find out. Fuck yeah! God, what a fucking piece of shit this guy. Jesus, fuck, oh, God. Like, my dad was fucking taking care of me alone while being a war veteran. Fuck. And he did his best fucking... He did his best. Fuck, this pisses me off. God. Like, you cannot imagine how much, like, deadbeat dads fucking piss me off. Because, like, if a solo veteran father can take care of a kid, then literally anyone can. Okay, so we're looking for someone named Nusk? Nusk? I don't know. These could totally be like names in Star Wars, by the way. Oldmer. Yormit. There we go, nuns.
Good day to you.
An elderly woman purses the shelves with a quickness and an energy that belie her age. I'm afraid I don't practice anymore, child. Too busy with my research. Imato sent me. He said you'd be interested in these scepter pieces we found. The chatty old fish wives been blabbing about me, I see. Never trust your secrets to a man with so much sword in his beard. Anyway, let's see what you've got. Yamato told you true. I will buy this. Unfortunately, a broken scepter isn't as valuable as he may have led you to believe. I will take it off you for 500. Nonsense. This could easily be repaired by someone with proper skills. Her eyes flash under the sagging lids. I've got the skills, alright. You know more than average relic hunter, I see. Making this whole again is a matter of alchemy, expensive alchemy. I got to soak the broken ends in fiend's blood, compound to reconnect them. Never mind the embalming work to restore the enchantments. I could do it to the tune of 1,800 pounds. I will give you a rare opportunity to work with Envifen Scepter. Surely you can bring the price down. Aye, perhaps if we want to bargain a haggle with every Dragonblood vendor and imp or merchant in the city. Very well. You can have the satisfaction of working an old woman to an early grave for 1,500. Oh no. Fuck it. Let's go. This better be amazing. I expect you want to watch and see that you better get comfortable then. This may be the finest work I've ever done, if I may say so, and thank you for giving me the opportunity. Examining a piece like that is a dream come true for someone in my field. Take good care of it. Okay, we have another weapon. Let's see what this weapon does. I mean, it's I mean, so the sad thing is that this is not even that good. Wow. I just paid tons of money for basically nothing. Well, I guess I paid tons of money for XP.
Yeah?
Whatever. So I'm gonna save the game here, and that's gonna be it for tonight. We've done all the stuff. We are gonna have a spooky like tower delving.
You've been on your own for 5 years.
I've had Itamok.
But you can't talk to him.
My standards changed around year 2.
Alright, so yeah, we are gonna save the game. One day, okay. And let's do... Oh, I forgot that in this game you have to like click on it and then it names. You know, you have to like click on the name field. So yeah, let's go. Stream 5. GG mate, have a great night and stay safe out there. You stay safe out there, dude. Okay, yeah, stream 5. Spooky lighthouse. God. Defiance Bay, man, it's big. We have yet to enter one of the locations in this area. God. Anyway, so I would like to thank you all for watching. Make sure to follow me on my Twitch and subscribe to me on my YouTube channel. I upload videos every day and I stream every day if I can do anything about it. Also, follow me on my Twitter. I announce my streams there, talk about stuff the usual. And make sure to check out my Discord. If you want to join it, just PM me in some way and I will send you a link. It's a small community, but it's really wonderful. Anyway, at least you're enjoying yourself. Yeah, I am. But yes, I wish you a great night afternoon with your 60 Hearts one, and good night, and be safe out there, guys.